show you shit you never seen. 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street stalker, walk a green mile. Piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. Baby, rockin' what you say, well, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 shit up on my back. I'm $1 million man, they need $1 billion bitch. Put my pimpin' in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, Pimp CBU with B. Cause what's a hoe with no pimp, and what's a pimp with no hoe? Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get toes.
A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. A pimp, not a simp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine poisoning.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is Artie of Artie's Corporate Fiction. Happy Wednesday. Feels like Wednesday was like 2 days ago, but it's probably the long weekend that helped there. A couple of things for you guys today. The first is about like yesterday and earlier. I know yesterday I thought I was going to be streaming on the Rise of the Moors, but yesterday was a very, well, there's like several reasons. It was a really stressful day. Coming back after the long weekend, I wasn't really like, I was still like trying to get awake, but I felt like but because I was in like groggy as hell all day on Memorial Day, I didn't get any like household chores done. So I had like a whole bunch of stuff that I hadn't done that I put off, and I was like stressing out because I hadn't done it yet. So I spent, instead of doing the stream, I spent the day doing that. So like, finishing laundry, taking the trash out, changing the filter out of the boys' water fountain, sending out my grandmother's birthday card. There was a couple of things I needed to do for the Texas bar application. It was like a whole pile of stuff that was like kind of like building on me. And so I needed to like step back, take a breather, and check things off on my list, which I was able to do yesterday and today. Because today was I needed to call in a refill for my prescriptions, as well as I had a dental follow-up that I took care of, and that was all good. So I'm feeling a lot better today. I think the heat is not helping either. I know most of you guys are probably aware, but if you're new to the stream, this room in particular, it doesn't matter if I have the AC going. It gets really hot, and it gets even hotter when I have these two lights shining on me. And there's no air circulation whatsoever. I have a fan above me, but it does nothing. So it can get like 85 to 85 degrees in here. Also because I have a beast of a computer that runs really hot when I'm playing a game or when I'm live streaming. Yeah, so it gets really hot. That probably adds on to the stress. Another update on, and speaking of the Texas app, I'm almost done. I got my references. I got the last bit of financial information I needed to upload. The only thing I'm missing is one document, and I'm awaiting the folks over there in Texas to give me an answer to some of the questions I had. They were supposed to give them to me by today, but they haven't yet, which is annoying. I might have to reach out to them again. But once I got that, yeah, I should be done. Oh, yes, ma'am. I don't even know why I'm yawning. It's not like I'm tired necessarily. It's the heat. I'm blaming everything on the heat. So there is some updates on Nick Rekieta. I did take a look at the search warrant, as well as I took a look at some of the more uploaded documents. I think they look like they're excerpts from the police reports. I mean, it's not looking good for Nick, although the search warrant, I mean, in fairness, I'm not a criminal attorney, and I did do a little bit of research. But man, I feel like the search warrant, there might be a case for Nick to challenge the search warrant. I'm not 100% sure though. Again, I'm not a criminal attorney. It would probably be something I would reach out to Natalie about and ask for her take on it, since she's a criminal defense attorney. Uh, but with all that being said, still not a good idea for Nick to represent himself. I don't know why he's doing that. Um, so yeah, that's the best advice I can give. The next thing, on the Rise of the Moors, I still plan on doing a refresher. Uh, but right now, I don't know if they're going to actually showcase the trial at all. Over live stream, they didn't do. From what I saw, they didn't do anything today, or excuse me, they didn't live stream it at all today. So I'm not quite sure what the current status is. No, I believe Goddess did tell me that they have impaneled the jury. But whether or not the trial has full on begun, I'm not sure. But they have. But a jury has been selected for them. So we'll see. We'll figure that one out. But I will talk about it tomorrow. Do the refresher tomorrow for sure. But right now, like, I still have like a lot going on in my head. I try to get my head, get out of my own head. That's the thing I was thinking about. I'm trying my best to get out of my own head. But I also don't want this to be a trauma dump session where I talk about my feelings with you guys. I feel like you guys hear that all the time, so I don't think I need to exacerbate on that. I think y'all are more so looking forward to craziness. Actually, Omega, that's one thing I'm looking for. I want to do, Omega. In my Starfield playthrough right now, I'm like desperate to get the max piloting skill so I can finally build a ship that I actually care about. So I really want to do, and I feel like doing that, like doing nothing but like building a ship, building my own ship is actually like. It sounds sad, but I feel like it's a kind of its own form of therapy for me when I like, just chilling with some lo-fi beats, non-copyrighted, of course, and just building a pop culture starship in Starfield. Kind of, it helps me out. I want to get around to that for sure. Anyway, what? So, multiple people have recommended this to me in the Discord. Uh-oh. Oh, and it's not being showcased right now. Hold on. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Perfect. The Subway guy, Jared. Wait, Thea, Jared tried to do that years ago, though. Is this a new filing by Jared? Because I know several years ago, Subway Jared tried to pull sovereign citizen arguments and was shut down. Is this new or is this a rehash? You're dealing with thermal throttling issues? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, actually, with my GPU, Devin, in all seriousness, even though I have a 4090, my 4090 runs really cool. Like temperature wise, which I'm shocked about. It's my CPU actually that's kind of getting toasty by comparison. But I'm actually shocked that my 4090 still runs pretty cool even during the summer months. Okay. Oh, 1 second. So I know nothing about this, but somebody said this is the she's the latest candidate for the worst. What did they say? The worst traffic stop ever. Hold on. USA's official entry for the 2024 Miss Most Annoying Woman Alive contest. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. There's a headphone warning for this one? Oh, boy. All right. Oh, I guess we'll figure that one out. Also, I need to get back to Elden Ring. Next month, DLC drops, and I have not touched Elden Ring in about a year. Anyway, moving on. Let's play.
On September 11th,
What the?
police conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for an improper lane change.
What was that?
Ask who attacked him back there.
Okay. Yep. I will already say this voice is already this voice is already there, man. Oh no.
I'm not gonna be a bad person.
That's good.
I tell the truth. I'm an honest and regular human being who tells the truth, and I don't want to get in trouble. I just want to go home. Wait, I didn't even drink out here. I didn't even fucking drink out here. I just came to pick up my friend. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
I didn't stop you, ma'am. I don't know why they stopped
No,
you.
you didn't stop me, but I just want to go home, okay?
Stay in the car.
No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna go out.
Get in the car.
Can I? Hey! Don't be mean to me. I
Then
didn't
listen.
do nothing.
Oh my god. Oh, don't be mean to me.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, other announcement, guys. It's currently in. Sorry. It's currently in beta, but after so many years, I think basically ever since I quit Streamlabs OBS, after so many years, loyalty points are back in beta form. So, meaning you can earn points by watching, tuning in, and you can redeem them for changing for sound effects, for changing the lights, which means the lights are now going to cost money. Okay, so you guys don't friggin' abuse the light changes. All right, you got to knock that off. And I'll probably add more prizes for that as well. All right. But they're in beta format, so there might be issues. All right, moving on.
Don't talk to me like that. I don't like that. I didn't do nothing wrong. Don't talk to me like
Flashbang might actually come back, but it's going to cost you a lot.
Sit down, ma'am.
I'm sitting down. Look.
Don't touch me.
I would never.
You just
I
did.
did on purpose. Never. Look.
You did just touch him, though.
See? I swear I don't mean nothing bad by you.
Sit down.
Okay. I want to go though. Oh no. Yeah.
Did you already talk to him?
No.
Yeah, I gotta
the
go.
other guy.
Quick.
No, it wasn't me. You got high.
What's going on?
I just want to go home.
Oh my God.
I just talk a lot of shit. I just talk a lot. I talk too much.
What's your name?
Toby-Ann.
What is it?
Toby-Ann.
Toby Air?
Ann.
Toby Ann, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's loud out here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think they feel like I don't win. Can I go? You? Can I go? Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah. All right. I think she has to be an end of the year nominee. Somebody mark this. Somebody make a playlist. Somebody out there make a playlist and mark this as the most annoying traffic stop individual of 2024. She has to be in the running. In that.
Nobody's telling me. I'm here to pick up somebody, bro. I'm not even.
Where are you coming from?
I'm everywhere. What the fuck? We are. I'm here to pick someone up.
Okay. So where are you coming from before? I'm saying
My
coming down.
house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live like 2 minutes away.
Oh yeah.
Like right on 13th Street. I did.
Okay.
You have my ID. Yeah. It's just. Look at. I just want to be. He doesn't like me. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what his
I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
talk to you.
Listen. Can I like put my butt right here?
Where are we Dukes of Hazzard in here?
Right.
So yeah, why don't you just step all the way out?
No.
Oh my God. I mean, if I'm being honest, is it alcohol? This seems like she's on something else, or it doesn't feel like it can't be it's not just alcohol, right? I feel like she's on something else. Or something in addition to alcohol.
Well, you're sitting-
Why?
Why would you want to sit like that?
Because it's more comfortable.
Kind of.
And my boobs look good.
Oh, why?
Do you have any medical issues?
No.
No?
Why could I look crazy?
Well, I mean, you're kind of acting a little
Oh, I'm sorry.
erratic.
Oh, I was only doing that because we're Ebor. Come on. All right, I'll be good. I'll be good.
Are you diagnosed with anything?
No, I've never been diagnosed with anything.
Okay.
There's nothing on my record.
Okay.
Period. I do that consciously
Okay.
because I understand.
Do you take any kind of medication?
No, not at all.
Okay. Do you have any kind
I
of
have
physical-
no types of medical anything at all.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do not put that on me, sir.
What am I putting on you?
Whatever it is that you're trying to put on me right now, I'm perfectly sane.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying okay.
Perfectly sane. Hold on, can I talk to your microphone?
No, here. Actually,
I'm not gonna touch
Step
you.
out real quick.
No, sir. Unless you want me, you can have me. But I'm not stepping out of anything because I'm perfectly safe.
That's fine.
How dare you?
Can I check your eyes as part of field sobriety to make sure that you're
I
okay?
don't I had
I appreciate the cops' maintenance of professionalism. It's done a very can we do some field sobriety tests?
2 of them.
Yeah, can I check them as part of field sobriety?
Oh yes, please.
Can you step outside so I can do it?
No.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
Sometimes.
Well, are you
But
wearing them
they're-
right now?
No.
Okay.
They're colored contacts because I like green eyes.
Okay.
Stop fucking playing with me, sir. You have a fucking mustache and I don't trust you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Wow,
Do you
rude.
have a fucking cam on you? Because I want the cam to be catching all of
I
this.
believe that it is.
I don't trust him.
Okay. Here, listen. Can you see my light right here?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Red.
All right. What I want you to do is focus on my light.
Should I?
Well, I'd like you to.
Yeah, you'd like me to, but I don't want to because I don't trust
Well,
you.
here's what's going on. Okay. Right now.
Okay,
we're-
touch me.
There's a possibility that
Can
you're
I hug
impaired.
you?
No.
No,
So
I'm
I
not
would-
even the
No.
driver.
Well, I would like to check your eyes as
I'm
part of
not
field
the
sobriety.
driver, so you don't get to determine whether
Ma'am, aren't you in the driver's seat?
I'm impaired or not.
Listen, I'd like you to do
Am
some
I
field sobriety
impaired? Or
exercises.
does it actually fucking matter that I'm actually impaired or not?
Okay.
I'm not the driver of this car.
If you don't do the exercises, what it does is it
I'm
puts
not
me in a
the-
position to
I'm
where I'd have
not
to make
the-
a decision
I am
to
not-
arrest you or not. Based off of everything
I am
I've
not
seen thus
impaired.
far.
I am not the driver of this car.
So will you participate in the exercises for me?
No, because you.
No.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, but I'm not the driver. But if I chose to actually do the test or whatever the fuck it is that you're asking me for, let me go. I'm asking a real ass question. Let me go. No, I want to ask you a question before I do that. No, I'm not under arrest.
You are.
You are under arrest. Now that is a perfect Jedi mind trick.
That's what handcuffs mean.
No. Why am I under arrest? Why? I was not driving. Driving? No. DUI means driving under intoxication. Driving under intoxication. I was not driving.
Hey!
Yeah,
Do
let
not
me
bite
go.
me! Do not bite me!
Let me
Oh wait, what? No shot. Oh, oh!
Yeah,
Do
let me
not bite
go.
me! Do not bite me!
Let me go. Let me go.
I can't tell if she was biting, but she was like leaning in, really, like she was like, maybe she was, yeah.
Hey!
Yeah,
Do
let
not
me
bite
go.
me! Do not bite me!
Yikes!
Let me go. I was not driving. I was not driving.
Wait, he's reading from the other side.
Is it really that serious? I was not driving.
Then you're on the side.
I was not driving. I was not.
That was a good one.
Alright, can you hear me?
Of course I didn't fucking.
Police
Fuck
Department.
who you are.
I'm now requesting
Oh.
that you submit to a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol content.
Doris, interrupt this.
If you fail to submit to the test I have requested of you, your privilege to operate a motor vehicle will be suspended for a period of 1 year for request refusal, or
Oh, now. No, she's not happy-go-lucky anymore.
privilege has been previously suspended as a result of refusal to submit to a lawful test of breath, urine, or blood. Additionally, if you refuse to submit to the test I requested of you, and if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for a prior refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you'll be committing a
I
misdemeanor.
don't want to fucking talk to you.
Refusing to submit to testing is admissible as evidence in no criminal proceeding. Will you provide a breath sample? Do you want to provide a breath?
Oh my God, she's turning into a demon.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I hate you. I didn't do anything to you.
Why did her voice like go down like 2 octaves?
Hey, will you sign one for me?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
I can't hear you. What?
I
Yeah. I'm gonna be here for a minute. I'm just gonna drop her off on this side now.
didn't do anything. Ow. Ow. Ow.
I mean, I imagine there's a reason why. You know, this is here. Search your arrestee. You know.
So she got one Batlio already. And she's she's on some kind of something. She's all over the place. So.
Tobian was charged with battery, resisting arrest without violence, and driving under the influence. She was found guilty on all 3 charges.
Well, shocker. Well, I mean, the evidence is pretty strong, you know? Good. Woo. Oh, by the way, I feel like I missed this tip a couple days ago from Yeagles. I'm an expat in the UAE, so I never catch lives and wouldn't chat if I did. I love gaming and LawTube, so I love your content. I'd rather tip you here than on YouTube, so you get the money. Thank you very much, Yeagles, for that. I appreciate it, man. So if you're watching, I appreciate you, man. Oh. All right, this is from Code Blue Cam, the latest. Drunk driver brutally crashes head-on into a police car. Oh no. Also, Margot, thank you for the 37 months. I appreciate it. It has been a while, but hey, I appreciate you coming back on. Thank you.
In February 2022, an officer was on duty with a dispatcher riding along as a passenger when he responded to a potential hit-and-run accident in Middleton, Wisconsin. While proceeding through an intersection, he saw a vehicle speeding toward him in the wrong direction. Initially, he believed the vehicle might have been stolen, with the driver attempting to pass other cars. However, it turned out to be driven by 26-year-old Sergio Ramirez, who was driving under the influence. It quickly became evident that Sergio was not slowing down and was going to crash head-on into the officer's squad car. With other vehicles surrounding him,
right on, Brad. Nice.
No escape route to avoid the collision. He activated his emergency lights and siren to warn others of the impending danger.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Unfortunately, the officer's body cam was in the charging dock at the moment of impact, but was then quickly activated. He located his radio on the floorboard and notified dispatch of the accident. Meanwhile, his passenger struggled to open her door due to the collision and had difficulty breathing. Despite this, both of them managed to exit
passenger
due to the collision and had difficulty breathing. Despite this, both of them managed to exit the squad car. The officer subsequently approached Sergio, who displayed a visible head injury. Additional units soon arrived as the main officer began to experience headaches.
We'll talk to you in a little bit. Stay seated. Stay seated. Okay.
We're going to talk to witnesses.
Want you to let's make sure.
Okay. Well.
Was it? Oh, it was a. Okay, that's what I thought. It was a ride along. Man, that's a rough ride along.
Hey, stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Just sit back in your seat.
Bro, stop it.
As officers tried to get him to cooperate, they noticed his speech was slurred and his inability to stop using the word bro.
Have a seat. Hey, have a seat. Have a seat.
Bro,
sit down.
Stop it.
Sit down.
Hey, yo. You know what? I checked in with your officer.
Hey, sit down.
I'm not even doing anything. Hey, bro.
Okay.
Can you tell him to stop, please?
Have a seat. Have a seat. And then we'll talk.
Where were you at? I was walking on Century and I was pointed to that stoplight.
It's probably from his. That's probably, oh, for sure. It's probably between alcohol and. Stay awake. Stay awake with us. Stay awake.
Bro.
BSBT, could the person on the ride-along sue the wrong way driver? Potentially, yes. Usually in a ride-along, you sign a waiver that you're going to absolve the police department of liability. I remember having to do that when I did a ride-along with my brother. But you could potentially sue the you could sue the wrong way driver for it.
No, just stay seated for us. Stay seated, just stay awake. We're gonna have.
Bro,
we want to ask county.
I was already there.
You're already where?
Already where?
With you,
Jinx!
Anybody check on the other car versus tree?
I was already with you, and you were already with the bro.
Tones, thank you for the 26 months.
This is stupid, dude.
Didn't look super close though.
Where is an ambulance?
Bro, cause you know that it wasn't even the shift for ambulance, bro.
05 to 03, 3 good here. I can go down there and check that.
I can tell you again.
Alright. So tell me why I can't be done.
Because I think we got this pretty well.
Bro.
I'm not doing this.
Sit right here. Stay long so we can have you get checked out.
Bro.
Do we need a bro counter?
You're the only one that did this around me out.
What are you talking about? You hit your head. You're confused right now. Just stay seated. Stay seated.
Wait. Deja de tocarme la pinche cara. Wait.
Oh, he using them swear words. I heard it. I heard it.
You don't stay seated.
Deja de tocarme porque yo estoy aquí. Mira,
Stay seated.
Mira, wey.
But I need you to just pull into the parking lot up here on the right.
I'll pull the parking lot and go around.
Because I don't want you to have to back up the trailer. Give me a second though.
Mira, güey. Tú me estuviste aquí y acá.
I don't understand Spanish.
Yeah, so here's what. No.
Come down.
No.
Hey, what's up, Biggin? How you doing, man?
I'm gonna move my car, but I need you to pull into the parking lot for Pick and Save, turn around, and I'm shutting down the road here, okay?
Is he 55 here?
I think so, but he's also, he hit his head hard. And he's not,
Bro!
Everybody go check out Biggin the second for all
03, once you mark the driver.
the best vids.
Dude.
There you go ahead. EBLD command.
Alright, so I'm shutting down the road. That's why I stopped here in the middle, okay?
I didn't understand because you would go up and go around.
I need you to either U-turn or go into the Pick and Save lot, okay?
Okay, yeah, that light back there didn't seem to be working.
Yeah. So just do me a favor, don't go down to where all the lights are, okay?
Get out of here before someone else it up.
Yeah.
Are you trying to turn? Hold on one second. Thanks, Mom.
Traffic.
Terry, are we having the county come do this?
Dude! I'm asking you, like, please, man. Dude, like, if you want me to tell you that, like, I respect you, dude.
I want you to get checked out by the ambulance, what I want.
I respect you to do that.
So there is an accident down there. The road is shut down for now.
Would you want me to try and go straight? Or?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you want me to go now?
When the light turns green, okay?
When the light turns green. Yeah.
Weapons on you?
Come on, let's go. Jesus Christ. Do you not see the big f***ing arrow? Do you not see the big arrow?
He hit his head.
Oh, yeah. Traffic.
What's your name?
Spanish.
Huh?
He speaks English too.
What's your name?
Tell me what your name is.
Sergio, I'm Adam, one of the paramedics. Are you hurt?
Yes.
Where are you hurt? Go. Where are you hurt? Hey, where are you hurt?
With this, I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Bro.
Hey, we're gonna take it down the hospital. We're just gonna figure out what your injuries are for right now, okay? Have you been drinking today?
You're not.
You're not drinking?
You're not.
You're not what?
We're not what?
No, stop!
What are you doing?
What's your name?
Sergio.
Sergio, what happened?
He already told me that he was trying to give me some give me with like that.
You want to just get a... So, he hit head on, going the wrong way? Is that what happened?
Yeah,
that's
man.
my understanding.
Like, yeah. No, man. Totally, like...
Relax.
You know what?
Have you guys done breathalyzer?
No. No, we were trying to...
We're trying to get him to stay in the car.
But he just keeps getting out and he got up.
Bro.
Have a seat here.
Help me down here.
Or,
turn.
Yep, have a seat.
Do you not see the big f***ing arrow? Jesus.
Christ.
What do you want us to do?
Switch the cuffs to the front.
You got it? You want me to do it?
No, I got blood all over my hands. So. Yeah, so do I, but...
Switching.
Put a Band-Aid on it.
Hold on. Stop.
One more, please, for...
Man, I have to ask my brother, like, if he deals with the same struggles when it comes to traffic. There's just drivers just not paying attention and not doing anything right. How's my senior kitty? Winston's doing good, guys. He is doing good. The medication seems to be working well. He's probably due for a checkup next week. But so far so good. All right. I appreciate you guys asking.
Come on, bro.
Go. Go. Jesus Christ. Go. You. Go. Why did you not go?
Like on that street, I'm just trying to get her home.
No, but you can't get, you'll have to go around to get to High Road. You can't get there this way. There was a head-on crash. You can't get through.
Hey, just stop moving, okay?
Just relax.
We're trying to help you.
Damien, is the Void Kitty still biting? Yes! Yes! God, especially this morning. Oh my God, my eek. I love you. But he keeps chomping at my feet at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Like it's like the weird it's a weird combination of pain and tickles that it's just like it's the double whammy where it hurts but it also tickles at the same time. Anyway, yeah.
Bro, I was
Just relax. Kick your
I
feet
was
up.
standing here
Careful,
and
he's
like
been spitting a lot too.
Bro.
Put your legs up here.
Keep your legs up here.
Hey, bro.
Keep the legs up.
Do you not see me? Do you not see me? Do you not see me? Jesus Christ.
Okay, now that that's on, that'll help a little.
Copy.
I was just gonna get some of the property for the jail, his ID and stuff.
Can I get an ID?
Yeah, it's in here, so I'll just pull it out. And this is what he has.
Just an update, there will be some possible 55 issues with our driver, so if you want to let the county know that as well.
Terry, I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take his wallet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave everything else in his pocket on the chair. I don't know if county wants that, but we'll take this with.
Is stuff in the side doors yours or no?
The gloves and the hat, yeah, everything was in the back seat.
Okay. Okay. You got your body cam. We'll hang on to that.
Just throw it in the back.
Okay, got it, buddy.
So we're sitting in the chief's car right now. We're just kind of waiting for another ambulance to get here. So, but we're okay.
Your vehicle's in a good position. Why don't you take Schultz vehicles up?
Oh, okay.
Vehicle.
Okay, no,
So
that's fine if you.
That way we don't have to move your vehicle. We want to keep it there.
Okay.
So the airbags went off. We saw it coming, and saved me. Here, say hi to Save.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, they're mine, but they fell in the blood and everything else, so they're junk now. I didn't know the wind was gonna blow them off.
4389, just advising there's possible 1055 issues.
So we let him hit us head on, because if he would have turned, it would have hit the side of the car, you know. But we don't know what's going on with this dude. I'll keep you posted. I just want to let you know that we're okay.
Yay.
Unreal. I just still keep picturing that in my head, and it's like, this isn't happening, you know? I said I must be a jinx.
No, you're not a jinx. This guy's 55. So, I mean, it's all on him. He was going to shoot through this intersection and probably have a collision if it wouldn't have been you. So I'd rather have it be this squad controlled by... You're going to be fine. I'm just glad you guys are just little scrapes and bruises. So we'll get the ambulance going to be here in a second. I'll shut this door.
Okay. Oh my God.
The smoke inside the car is what got me.
Oh, I know
And I
it.
couldn't get out because of the airbag.
I saw you cut it.
I had to grab my...
Because of the Dickin airbag, I don't think I've ever heard of. I don't think I've ever heard of that word used like that. Okay.
My knife and cut it to deflate it just so I could get out, and then
I couldn't get the door open far enough.
I know. Well, that's why I was just like, unbuckle yourself, like let's play it play by play and not panic, because I was that smoke that was spilling in.
Oh damn, airbag!
I was like, oh my god.
It sounded something like something else, but maybe you're right.
I'm sorry.
Do you know, did all the airbags pop? Do you know what popped exactly?
Just
all four side curtains?
Everything, back seat, everything.
How are you? Do you need something, man?
Dude, my head hurts, my chest hurts. I need to go to the EMS.
Let's get you down the hospital too.
Probably at 30, 35 miles per hour and hit us head on. So I was trying to maneuver, but if I would have maneuvered to the left, but then that would have hit her side door. And so then I just decided to take it head on and leave it at that.
The tire and that brush guard saved a lot of other things from coming into your squad. Could have been a lot worse, brother.
Yeah, man.
Sergio was then transported to the hospital to be treated for his injuries, where he remained uncooperative and had to be restrained by his ankles and wrists to the hospital bed. It was also discovered he had one prior OWI offense. Both the officer and his ride-along passenger sustained significant injuries from the crash, resulting in both of them missing work for an extended period.
Damn.
Sergio was charged with felony counts of OWI causing injury, prohibited alcohol content causing injury, misdemeanor counts of OWI, second offense, operating with prohibited alcohol content, second offense, and operating while revoked. He also received several traffic citations totaling nearly $1,000 and was subsequently given a $500 signature bond. As of November 2023, he was found guilty of OWI causing injury. The remaining charges were dismissed but read in. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 5 years in the Dane County Jail.
Damn! Oh, damn! Holy crap! Well, and finally, woo! 5 years! Woo! All right, maybe Wisconsin's starting to learn a little bit. Goodness.
Who's at fault in this video? The officer, the suspect, or both? We've posted the full video to let you decide.
I don't have to argue with you. I go, who the f you think you are?
What's the latest?
Uh-oh.
Crazy lady from yesterday.
What room is she at?
She on 138.
Okay. So.
But she didn't be. I thought she was
when is
gone
checkout
yesterday.
time?
It was at 11.
Okay. And where's 13? Right here
On the other side.
On the other side? Can I walk there? Just go around the building?
Yeah.
I hope not to see you later.
Oh boy. I don't know. Eh. Crazy lady from yesterday. Yugoslavia. Sorry. Okay. Oh, wait. Did we watch this Van Balian Sovereign Citizen yet? Oh, yes, we did. We did. Jamal's trial, well, it's technically already started, but they finally impaneled the jury. So it should be beginning this week, yes. Where's OSG? Has OSG posted something recent? Hang on. He's a Homeland Security asset. Oh, no. Nah. We gotta find, like, some Florida man stuff, right? Wait, this one looks like a sovereign citizen, though, based on the description. Multiple traffic violations, suspended license, no registration, and a fictitious tag. That sounds like a sovereign citizen to me. Oh, but it's a temp tag. Yeah, it looks like a temp tag.
Hey, how are you, boss? I'm sorry? I'm good. I'm Deputy Harrison with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office here in Florida. The reason I'm stopping you is your temp tag. Is that a temp tag? It's not properly affixed to the rear of your vehicle. It's out there flapping in the wind. Yeah. You can stay in the car. I'm just figuring that's why I stopped you. All right. You have a medical card? Okay. How much weed's in here now? Little bit? All right. I appreciate the honesty. Driver's license, registration, insurance? Any weapons in the vehicle? All right. You can reach for it. Go ahead. 2-4-2-5. 9-2-41. Yeah, you have your driver's license as well? All right. Where you headed? Oh, okay. Where you coming from? Huh? Charlotte? Okay. I'm sorry? You just moved down there? What part of Daytona you lived in? You got a job interview? Yeah. What you interviewing for? Oh, pizza? Oh, nice, okay. How you look high in your driver's license photo too, man? Is this valid as far as you know? It's an ID card, bro. That's not a driver's license. You breaking the rules, bro? All right. But you were living at. All right, cool. And there's no guns in here. All right, I'll be right back. What's up?
I ain't up in that, so I gotta piss. Can I please piss? I've been drinking water. Can I please piss?
You gotta hold it, bro.
Nah, I swear to God, I gotta piss.
Why you passed the exit if you had to piss?
I was going to the next. You can handcuff me. I just gotta piss. On my mama, man. I gotta piss.
Oh my God. I don't think we. This ain't a sovereign citizen. He's like a some goober. With fake tags. Actually, oh, that's right. You know what? This is what I wanted to see, or at least allegedly NCSC LTPTL. I don't even know how to pronounce your username. Alleges that this is not clickbait. Well, we'll be the judge of that.
I know they won't let me help you. Y'all don't know nothing about that boat. It's not sinking, man. It's just a little bitty ass drip from the rivets. Can we at least put it up?
It's not sinking, man. And then you see half the boat like in the water.
Welcome back to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Officers.
Guys, how the hell will we catch fish without people catching oversized?
They also patrol the waters looking for impaired boaters. Today's body cam footage takes place near the Jewfish Key ICW, where a vessel with several occupants was spotted leaving a sandbar. While on approach to conduct a safety inspection, officers witnessed the captain switch seats with another occupant.
Alright, so white shirt, long sleeve was operating, no shirt, operating now. How you guys doing today? Good. FWC, Officer Klobuchar, we're just gonna pull alongside you to do a safety inspection with you real quick, alright? Alright, how you folks doing today? You guys have a good day today?
So far so good.
Alright, let's see.
I don't think there's any tie-ons on this.
Alright, fire, just that back row back there. Whistle.
Hold on one sec, I'll tell you what all we need to grab.
I know the routine.
Alright, well, my name's Officer Klobuchar, what's your name? So since you're operating the boat, I actually saw you operating the boat as well, alright? But for now, I'm going to have you grab everything, alright? How long you guys been out today?
We just got out. We just got a little time.
Okay, alright.
How old are we? 33.
You can grab me a fire extinguisher, horn bell, or whistle.
See you later, Jesse.
For everybody on board the boat. And since he's the operator, I'm going to have him grab everything, right? I know you guys all want to help, but...
We got plenty of everything. We got brand new fire extinguisher. Man, I keep my safety stuff up to date, man. That's one thing I already know. I've been on the road for a long time. So we're good or what?
Nope, and you see a life jacket for each person on board the boat.
Oh. Hey, man. Can I be straight up honest with you?
I would like you to be. I'm being honest with you.
Well, look, I got 2 life jackets. I'm short. I'm picking them up. I just picked them up from right here.
Okay.
If we can just drop them off, man, we're dropping them off anyway.
Okay, well, don't worry about the life jackets right now. We'll just keep checking your other stuff. All right.
Oh my God, that's loud.
I would say it works.
Hey guys, man, hope y'all have a good Labor Day weekend.
Well, what about an ID? You got an ID on you real quick?
I got you right here. Man, thank you guys for being cool. I really appreciate it. Oh, down.
He sounds completely sober, guys.
4 days ago, driver's license, baby. Not no ID.
There you go.
I got a driver's license.
All right.
What's up?
Good deal.
Now you know me. Hey, man, we're going to be cool. Because I always keep everything. Guys want to show the girls some good time, take the boys fishing.
Gotcha.
You know how it is,
I hear you. Another question I have, just because I see a lot of empties on the boat. Have you had anything to drink today?
I had a couple beers. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, sir, I have.
All
A
right.
couple, he says.
You mind if I check your eyes? Just make sure you're okay to operate.
Have I ever met someone who is both sober and on a boat? I mean, yeah. I wasn't one of them, but yeah.
Step forward just a little bit for me.
Sir, I really would not like to do this right now because we're on a boat that's like swerving and stuff.
Okay, well that's why I'm gonna check your eyes, and then
that's fine.
And then I'll have you sit down for the rest. All right.
You want me to follow your finger?
Just follow the tip of my finger there with your eyes only. All right.
Okay. Cool.
If you don't mind, just throwing a life jacket on. If you're okay with it, hop aboard our boat. I'm just gonna check a couple more tasks. This one you're sitting down.
I don't want to do it, honestly.
Okay. You don't have to do it.
No, I don't.
Oh, Idol, thank you for the $5. California Body Cam just put up a video of pranksters getting arrested. I think I saw that. I hadn't seen it yet, but it looks interesting. Idol, we'll have to check it out. Thank you for the $5.
But listen to this.
I want to just take them back because they're trying to get back to their kids because they've got their kids.
Spike, listen to me here for a
Yes,
second, all right? Okay. You don't have to do the task, all right? But based off of what I've seen so far, I've got enough to place you under.
I'm not driving.
Listen to me. Let me talk. You okay with that? Based off what I've seen so far, I have enough to arrest you for suspicion of DUI.
Yeah, I'm not driving, though.
You were driving. We saw you operate the
You were driving.
When y'all pulled up, I tried to take the cautionary action, trying to take care of all our
Concautionary actions.
family on the boat. They got to get back to their kids, is why I'm trying to get them back. No disrespect, man.
You're not disrespecting
I was
me.
trying, look, I already know that that's why I had them driving. All right, well, guess what? Please don't.
I'm giving. Listen to me here. Listen to me. All right. You've been cool with me. I'm gonna be cool with you.
This isn't an argument we're gonna have. We watched you guys.
Basically, I've got enough to place you under arrest right now.
Well,
if you show me that you can perform these tasks and that you're sober enough to operate the boat, then you're free to go.
Let's go.
Okay.
You mean jump on your boat? You said.
So you got to put one of your life jackets on.
I'm good.
All right.
I don't need no help.
All right.
Appreciate y'all. I'm exercising my rights. You have the right to remain silent, so I'm gonna remain silent.
Well, right now there's
so
no.
if you got anything you want to run on my ID, that's fine.
But I'm gonna give you some instructions, and it's up to you if you want to do it or not.
No, I don't want to do none of them.
You want to do nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm not driving.
Okay.
I don't want to do nothing.
All right. Go ahead and stand up.
Traveling.
You got one more chance here. No. Hold on.
You
Sit
said
down,
you
sit
want
down.
me to get up.
You got one chance here, okay?
Yes,
you said
sir.
you want to go home. Your only chance of going home is if you show me that you're not impaired, and that's by doing these tasks. Otherwise, I'm placing you under arrest for BUI. Do you understand that?
I'll do you the task.
You're gonna do the
I
task?
just thought it was something else. Hey, can somebody get a phone out real quick and video this, please?
So just so you know, all of our videos are recorded,
I know,
and it is
I
accessible.
understand,
None of it is edited.
I respect y'all a lot, man. If it weren't for you guys, how the hell would we catch fish without people catching oversized? Just bring back over there, the little thing, going back to 64.
And that's why we're having you do the task, because if you're good, then we're going to
Hey,
let you
I
take them out.
appreciate that, man. You know what? Everybody
got
gotta be straight, but you know, come on, man.
All right. So
like talking to me, I appreciate you know that I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not impaired to drive.
When I say begin, you're going to tilt your head back to about a 45-degree angle and close your eyes.
I'm not going to close my eyes for officer safety. This is about
go ahead. I know 45 degree. Go ahead.
All right. When I tell you to, you're going to touch the tip of your nose with your tip of your index finger and immediately return it to your side.
Right, exactly.
All right. When I say right, you must touch the right index finger to your nose. When I say left, you must touch your left index finger to your nose. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Begin.
Which hand?
Okay. Tilt your head back.
Yeah, that's 45 degree.
Yep. Close your eyes.
Now which hand?
Okay. Keep your eyes closed.
Yeah, they are.
Left.
Left hand. Look. Touch it with the tip.
Hello? Yeah.
Very tip.
My voice mod application like logged me out for no reason. That's why I ended up getting muted. But what I was saying was like, if the guy had said like, how are we supposed to like catch fish without being completely shithoused? I mean, I would have said that'd be a valid argument, but he didn't say that.
Good. Right. Oh, you got to keep going.
Right.
Okay.
Boom.
Back down to your side.
Right.
No, hold on.
Right.
He can't even keep his eyes open. Oh my god.
You can place your hands again. He's going to show you how to do this.
If I don't want to do this, am I alright?
You can
No.
stop doing
I'll
stuff.
stop right
You
now.
told me that you were.
I don't want to do nothing no more.
You don't want to do any more?
No, sir, I don't.
All right.
I don't give a damn. I'll bond out if I got to. Is that what I'm going to do?
You're going to be arrested for
All right,
DUI.
then let's finish this contest that you want to do.
This is the last time that we're going
All
to do
right,
this.
I'll give it to you.
If you refuse
I'm just trying to, man.
If you refuse one more time, I'm just going to place you under arrest, all right?
Sir, I will not refuse.
Okay.
That's on my word.
All right. Let's finish
That's
this.
me to you.
Let's finish this then, okay?
Let's finish it then.
All right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
That's simple.
Are they playing rock, paper, scissors?
You're going to speed up as you go. Do not stop until told.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How fast do you want?
Keep going. Don't stop.
Well, you said go faster. I
said
went faster.
don't stop until told.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Say begin, you must do 4 tasks. First task is count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fist in a step-like fashion, making contact between your fists at each step.
1, 2, 3.
The second task is memorize the position of your fist after you've counted to 4. Clap your hands.
Wait, like this? Like
Return your fist to the
1, 2, 3.
Third task.
I'm sorry, I can't even.
Fashion and reverse.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. These FSCs are bull. I mean, the guy is clearly like drunk, but these FSCs are crazy.
First order, counting aloud from 5 to 8, and returning your left fist to your chest.
What?
6. Can we please start back?
We will.
The boats and the music. If he can turn that down, please, that would help me.
That's not our music. All right. The fourth task is to open your hands with palms down, place them in your lap. All right. You want me to read over the whole thing again, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's for me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That'll wash out. All right. I'll turn you around. So I'm going to go over it one by one. All right. That was just from the weight. So you're going to make fists with both hands. Place your left fist at the center of your chest. Your right fist against your left fist. Just like that.
Uh-oh. We're sinking.
Because
Hello?
you said reverse order, sir, and he did the claps. If you use the reverse order, you would clap first and then do what he's talking about.
He did it the way the instructions were read. Okay?
I can't argue you.
All right. The fourth task is to open your hands with your palms down and place them in your lap. So go ahead and begin as much as you can, all right?
No, I ain't doing nothing.
You're not doing anything?
No, because he showed me 2 different ways, man. If he would have showed me the same way every time.
What?
You didn't get that on video, though. You see what I'm saying? No,
Let's
it's
do
like
it.
a set.
His video is working. His video is working too. It's all on video.
I ain't doing it.
All right, go ahead and stand up real quick.
Sir,
I think this is the last one.
can I take this?
Stand up. Go ahead and stand up.
So I can't take this.
Stand up. We're not asking you at this point. Stand up. Stand up. Turn around.
I'm arrested. Whatever.
If you relax, I will make this easier for you, okay? But if you fight me on it, it's going to hurt.
Y'all got it on recording.
All right, so here's the deal.
See y'all.
Is-
Go.
Is there somebody on that boat that can safely operate?
Yeah, there's plenty of people on there to save.
Can you guys, I'm just going to pull you up to the sandbar here, so just sit down or hold on just so you don't fall when we roll up here, right? We'll figure it out. Do you know if he's got a pump on there, bilge pump?
I understand. I'm not trying to be that bad.
Okay, well, we still need to check him. We still need to check you because you were operating.
Do you have a boater safety ID card?
No, a boater safety ID card.
How old are you?
33.
33. So you need to have a boater safety ID card in order to operate the vessel. Okay. If you don't have that, we can't leave. We can't leave.
How old are you?
The vessel.
It's like a 28. Do you have a boater safety card?
It's like a driver's license for a boat.
We're sinking. The boat is sinking.
I know. They won't let me help you. Y'all don't know nothing about that boat. That's my boat.
You already operate.
Can we please get off the boat? We're sinking.
Are we having to tow it or what?
The only thing we can't, no. Tow what? You don't have the boater safety card. She's in
Well,
87.
nobody can legally operate the boat.
Hey, 87, you're allowed.
Should be in.
You're 87, you're allowed. Like, what
You are allowed, not them. They weren't born in 87.
We don't want your boat to sink. That's the problem.
It's not sinking, man.
I mean, it's taking on water right now.
Man, it's just a little bitty ass drip from the rivets.
You're okay with that much water in it?
It's a little bit of drip from the rivets, man. Come on.
Taking on more water.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, that's what we're saying. Then we're gonna leave the boat here.
The cans are floating.
Where am I going, man? I'm in the fucking water. Can I at least go check the plug, man? I'm finna get a good money off this shit. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. The whole boat's full of water, man. Check.
Wait. Why would you put it back on the water? What the?
The plug.
Tell me, pull it up.
The plug needs.
You want him to check the plug?
Please, man.
You okay if I
You can't check the plug?
I'm not going fucking.
Go ahead, tell him where the
What,
plug
can I
is.
swim across the shore and y'all can't catch me on a fucking boat?
He ain't gonna go anywhere if we let him check the plug.
Yeah. Let him check it.
All right, I'm gonna unhandcuff you, but you're coming right back on this boat, and we're gonna handcuff you
Where
back.
am I going, sir? Not unless y'all let me drive it over to the fucking
No.
boat ramp, please,
Like,
sir.
That's not an
You
option.
can be right there with me. You got 2 50s.
Spike.
I'm not going nowhere,
You can
man.
check the plug. That's as far as we're going today, okay?
Dude, my boat's sinking, man. You can't help me. Like, you think you're protecting, sir?
Spike.
That's your job.
Look.
That is your job.
Yeah, I'm
That's
protecting
what you're
everybody's
supposed to
lives.
do. We pay
Check the plug, and that's it. We're not arguing anymore.
Oh God, he did the I pay your taxes bit.
Thank you for your
Well.
All right. Well, you better
Take me to jail, man.
have her call your friend to come get the boat.
Fine. Take me to fucking jail. Take them. Can you take them? You have to.
It's run aground.
You got to take them to a fucking boat ramp where they feel safe.
Back on the boat.
Pull my pants up and tighten my belt. Can I pee in the water?
You can pee in the water.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gonna watch me?
I'm not watching you pee, but I gotta make sure you don't try swimming across this freaking water.
Are you serious? Yep. Do you think I'm like Michael Phelps or something? Like I got like literally swim that fast. Y'all ain't wanting to get wet.
You want to increase it to a felony?
I'm just joking,
because you won't be bonding out then.
Come on, man. I don't need none of y'all.
All right, then come up. Then come up.
Act like you gonna help me. Help me.
Do you guys want to ride on our boat to shore?
I don't
care. Nah, I'll figure it out.
You don't want help?
Why? Why? What are you doing? That's not bro.
We've been trying. Sit down then. Sit down.
I asked nobody to touch me, and I will sit down.
I got
Please
4
don't touch
POVs that
me.
need to get back to shore
I have
as
my
well.
rights. Do I not? Do I?
I know my rights.
Sit down.
Do I?
Have a seat right here. I appreciate it.
Hey,
I understand what you're saying.
I have the right to speak whatever I want to speak.
Sit down.
So if you want to force me to sit down, then you can. Go ahead.
We don't want to force you to sit
Fat ass.
down. Just sit
You
down.
want to make me sit down? Sit me down then.
We're getting somebody here to come get your boat.
Yeah, y'all gonna tow it and then charge me a fucking bill.
But it's
I can have my friend come get it, but y'all got me in cuffs.
She can call your
over
friend.
nothing.
She can call your friend, right?
We got all this shit on video.
Come sit up front.
Believe that shit.
You're sitting up front. You're not staying back here. Sit up front. Come on.
Then y'all gonna have to drag my ass to the front.
Drag your ass up front.
I ain't doing shit.
Oh my God.
Look, they dragging me. Ah!
Passive resisting.
Stand up.
Nah, I ain't doing shit. Y'all want me to sit? Sit me in the front.
Do you want to help up? Do you want to go to the back? There's steps in the back.
Please help me out.
Oh shoot, I got it.
I know it's a bad day. Nobody likes this, right?
Oh, they changed their minds. Oh, good.
We have a ladder.
Oh, you do it? I'm sorry. I didn't get it over there. But I didn't think you had a ladder.
Pulled them off the front. Don't let them get in the water. We saw them in stop them right there. That's the only thing.
Y'all lame.
They're saying that
pussy ass crackers.
we can impound the boat.
All right.
He calls them a cracker. Bro, takes one to know one, I guess.
And we can charge you that.
Yes, sir.
Or I can let your guy come and get it.
Sir,
So if you
I
keep being the way you are, I'm going to impound your boat. And it's going to be really expensive for you.
You folks are good getting a ride from here, right?
Yeah, they're good. Thank you guys for the help. For real.
Yeah. All right.
I know I'm a hard ass.
Is his buddy going to be able to get over there and get it?
Yep.
Because if not, we're going to have to call Cito again.
Yeah, no, we just gotta go to they gotta go to our house, get the jet ski in order to get the jet ski to come over there. They're in the process of doing that right now.
So in the end, the captain was charged with boating under the influence, without violence, and refusal to submit to a breath test. As usual, I'd love to hear what you guys think about today's video in the comments. Maybe hit that like button, subscribe, I don't know.
Daytona Beach, Florida. In this part one,
More Florida
part series, officers have just finished up with a traffic stop when this happened.
Ooh!
Central, can you send rescue code 4 to our location? The vehicle just hit my car. Are you okay?
Yeah. I didn't see your car coming in.
Listen, look at me. Look at me.
I'm okay.
Ma'am, are
I'm
you
okay?
okay?
Yeah, I didn't see your car coming into me. Can I grab my license for you?
Hold on. Listen, look at me. Relax.
I didn't
Listen,
see
listen,
this.
listen to me.
I
listen,
didn't see
listen,
this car
ma'am,
stopped on the road.
ma'am, listen to me. Get out of the car and get on the sidewalk so no one else hits you, okay?
Okay.
Turn your car off.
It is off.
Okay, turn your key off. Okay, now get out and come to the sidewalk.
The only
Ma'am,
problem.
ma'am,
Okay,
listen
no,
to me.
but
Listen to me.
can you listen to what I'm
Can you
saying?
block traffic? Yes. I just want you out of the car.
Let me wait
Ma'am,
till then.
she's gonna get traffic. I just want you out of the car so no one else hits you, okay? There goes my
Trying to
car.
save my life.
Huh?
There goes my car.
So sorry.
Come over here. Ma'am, come over here, sweetie. 3 Charlie 70 Central. You can slow down rescue. Just code 1. She seems okay, but
so sorry.
still wanted to check her out.
Yeah. No, I literally I didn't see you guys in the second lane, and I didn't stop enough. I mean, obviously, I should have slowed down before that, but I didn't see you guys in the other lane. I'm so sorry.
Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah, I do. Actually,
What's your name?
It's in Michelle Major.
She's the RO.
I literally was just
I
in
wonder
the
if my
other
axon
lane.
caught
I
it.
didn't see you guys. I thought you were slowed down way ahead of me.
I didn't turn my accent on until I went to talk to you.
Okay, I'm
soon as you
so
came out,
sorry
I hit
that
it.
like I didn't
Like, you
see
pulled
you
me?
guys. I did not mean to do this.
Signal 1.
Did you say you had an ID on you, sweetie?
Yeah, I do.
It's
do
in
you
the
want
car,
me
right?
to grab
Just stay right
it?
here. You're good.
Hold on,
I'll grab it.
We'll take your name.
You
Are
can
you
grab
bleeding
it.
anywhere? Let me see. Look at me. Hold your hands up. You got a little bit of. Is that from? Yeah.
No, that's from the accident.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she's
from
got
the
like
accident.
goo or something everywhere.
I'm
in
so
here.
sorry.
Did you spill a coffee or anything?
No.
There's some type of drink that's like a smoothie or something.
Yeah. Did you?
Oh, it's my milkshake. It's my smoothie shake. It's a. There's two milkshakes in there.
Do you feel okay? Nothing's broken? Anything like
No,
that?
nothing's broken.
Okay. Did you hit your head or anything? I mean, other than the airbag, does your head hurt?
I mean, it depends on what happened here.
Well, I'm just asking if your head hurts.
My head hurts if you guys didn't protect me from running into you from the side of the road. But my head doesn't hurt, bro.
Well, I
all my
don't see
emergency lights
anything
on,
that would show her face hitting anything.
How did you wait? You should have protected me from hitting you on the side of the road. What?
No, go over there.
I'm storing in the car.
No,
sweetie.
what are you talking? You're talking about literal physical
there.
things.
I'm saying.
Okay, so my water bottle should be right.
Ma'am,
Your
you
face
can't.
is
Ma'am.
Hey,
Ma'am.
stop.
Ma'am.
Sit down.
Ma'am, sit down.
Sit down.
Relax.
Nope,
Why are
I'm
you
not
being
gonna
difficult?
sit down. I'm not gonna sit down, sir.
Okay.
Please don't make me sit down.
Well, we're just trying not to let you back in the car because it might catch on fire or blow up.
I'm not gonna sit back.
And you're walking all over the place.
She just arrested me for no reason.
No, she put you in handcuffs because you're not acting right. I mean, both our cars are.
Yeah.
She just arrested me because
You're,
both of my cars are f***ed. I heard you, officer.
You're
Make
not
her
under
unarrest,
arrest.
uncuff me, and I will behave. But I just heard you say that, sir.
Will you do me a favor and sit down?
Sir.
Absolutely, but I just heard you say. I just heard
You
him
literally
say
saved
that.
my life. I was standing between our
I
cars.
just heard him say that I will, like.
you're
I just-
detained because you're not acting
That's
right. You're not under arrest. Just relax for us.
I'm so sorry that I hit your street officer car that was in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Street off.
And I deserve
I hit your street officer car was in the middle of the street. It's on the shoulder.
that arrest.
There's not even enough spares.
Sorry that I did that. I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
Just hit me. I'm sorry to get mad.
I know. It's
so
very
sorry.
rapidly hitting me.
My poor car. Come on, bro.
My car.
Call sitting here, right here.
Right there.
And it hit. I'm like, we're all like.
Like this, he was like all the way back here. His car was back here. She pushed it all the way into my car, slammed my car. You remember like 20 minutes ago, and you were like, "Hey, let's get some traffic."
I've been outside of Florida for the last 2 months. I went out
Okay.
to Florida to visit my family in Colorado. For the last
Okay.
No, I'm not talking to you. I love you so much, love. And I literally came
Do you?
home 1 week. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
If you want to charge me for whatever, but like, I promise I wasn't trying to be dirty or be nasty or be mean.
Dirty.
Anything.
What does that mean?
Yeah, we didn't.
I'm not even from Florida. You talked about
I'm not even a Florida woman.
together without me being here, please.
What? Talked about what?
Please have mercy on me. I don't want to do this.
Hey,
Oh no.
sweetheart, we're with the fire department. Do you have any
I didn't
medical
mean to
complaints?
do this.
Do you have any medical complaints?
No, I don't
Alright.
have any.
Okay.
Sit down, please.
Well, okay.
I mean,
Back down
literally.
to it. I'm so sorry.
Relax.
Oh my goodness.
Just relax.
We handcuffed her because she kept being all irrational, trying to run around.
I'm not rational.
Throw up on myself.
Bitch.
I think that's a drink.
Here, I'm not irrational. No, listen, girl.
I'm not irrational, Dumbledore said calmly.
You're not extending me anything. I'm not helping me myself, so I should be on my knees. So no, he just said I'm not helping myself, so I should be on my knees.
No, stop
Who do I need to talk to? Where's the ambulance?
They literally just talked to you.
Oh, it's just cops that I'm talking to?
No, 3 firefighters were just standing around you and asked you if you had any injuries and if you need any
They're
help.
gone.
And I know, because you told them no.
No, I didn't say no to nobody.
Okay, it's on my camera.
You would have
There
my
goes the 2 spares we had.
That's not mine. First of all, Fireball has antifreeze in it. That's not fucking mine. Do you guys want to blow? Do you guys want me to blow in anything? Do you guys want to take me to the hospital?
Take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Like, what?
Take a seat.
No, let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Oh no.
I didn't do anything. Bro, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I did not
Shrieking.
do anything. What do you mean? I would be fine taking a seat, but I didn't do anything. That's fine, but I didn't do anything. Let go of me. Let go of me.
You will not bite me. She tried biting me.
Oh, she did. Oh my God.
Get him away from me. Get him away from me. Where is he?
Stop it.
Get him away from me.
Stop.
Get him away from me. Get him away from me. Who is he? Who is he?
Listen, look at
Don't
Who
look
are you?
like that. Get him away from me.
What is your name?
Get him away from me. No, I don't give a fuck. Get him away from me.
Sit down.
Bro, he just made me eat the concrete and you're okay with that? Bro.
Did she?
He told you I bit him and I don't have no problem with him and you guys are okay with that? Okay, let me talk to her.
Is your name Morgan?
Are you gonna fucking continue to deny me?
Look at how you're acting. Stop screaming.
Bro, he just tried to act like he attacked me.
Can't talk if you're screaming.
Okay. You're right. Whatever you guys need to do to let me go home. I'm so sorry that I tried to defend myself against that motherfucking asshole.
Her spontaneous utterance was that she did not even see us on the road.
Okay.
And we were...
No, I did. Okay.
I just want to know if I can start signal
one. No, that's not spontaneous. Listen, I fucking hit your car. I fucking hit the cop car, and that was not okay. None of it's okay. You can fucking arrest me for DUI. All I care about is that, like, you would allow somebody to sexually assault me.
What?
Without any kind of, like, preference. Bro, how dare you? Ugh.
How dare you?
Can I just, like, hit a fucking...
What is that, a vape?
Yeah, it's literally just a nicotine vape. Can you help me or no?
Not right now.
I don't think we're supposed to do that right there. She's hitting her vape.
Bro, it's literally a nicotine vape. I tried to ask you, girl, before they came at me. Bro, girl, I tried to ask you. No, I'm talking to her.
Listen.
Listen. I will kick off my shoe. I will kick off my shoe.
Oh my God, she did.
I can't talk.
No, I'm talking to her.
The reason.
Bro,
Stop.
like, how dare you, like, fucking call me out on some fucking bullshit.
What's your first name?
I'm not gonna fucking tell me unless you try to be my friend on this.
I'm trying to help you right now.
Bro.
I'm not gonna tell me.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Yeah, thank you for the 30 months. I appreciate it.
So fucking much, bro.
Well, she just tried to bite Morales, so.
I'm so sorry. Like, I hate that I did this to myself. Please.
Thank you, Cindy, for the 29 months.
Bring me away to jail. Like, don't fucking hold me on the side of the street like this.
I had a feeling something bad was gonna happen
Please, literally, I did not do anything. Please. I've literally been at Daytona. I've been owning the fucking streets. I've been fucking paying my dues.
Do you have any family?
Thank you, Pants, for the 13 months.
Family is fucking Colorado. I literally have been living in Florida trying to fucking live my life, bro.
Okay.
And, like, I can't fucking do that
Hey.
It's so.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate that shit.
Hey.
Oh my god.
It's not that serious, okay? It's not that serious. It's okay.
Not that deep, bro.
Hey, it's just a crash. Hey, it's just a crash. It's okay. It's just a crash. It's okay. You just gotta breathe.
All right, I'm already done. This is already obnoxious.
Hair out of my mouth? That'd be really fucking great. I love that you can do that. I'm so glad that you can be a police officer and pull the hair out of my mouth.
What the hell is happening right now?
Oh,
Not
okay,
you.
not me.
Not you.
You lost your slide.
Not you, bro. You fuck off.
That's fine.
Hey, he didn't do anything to you.
Doesn't have to be me.
Well, then where's my lawyer? You know what? You're right. Where's my phone and where's my lawyer that I can
Your
call?
slides are right there. We'll deal
It
with the rest
doesn't
of that
matter
stuff
where
in a
my
couple
slides
minutes.
are. I would rather unhook you so I could call my lawyer. Thank you.
Okay, we'll deal with all that in a little bit.
Nope. Unhook me so I could call my lawyer.
That's not how this works.
I would like.
That's not how this works at all.
I would like to call my lawyer.
They don't have to give you the opportunity to call your lawyer in the middle of the street. You can have that opportunity once you are booked. That's standard. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna watch Judge Simpson's video that apparently has gone national. We'll watch that after this.
You guys are officers. I would like for you to give me my option to call my lawyer.
Okay.
Who are you?
Me, I'm Sergeant Catalina.
Would you like to unhook me
Not
before
at the
we
moment.
talk?
Not at the moment, because your behavior
Okay.
is a little bit beyond taking the handcuffs off. You grabbed me so hard. You're like, ah! We are purposely not asking you any questions right now, okay? We have an outside agency coming to do the crash investigation.
I would like to get a personal Nope, I'm not
What?
interested in
Personal what?
talking with you. I would like a lawyer, and I would like that I'm not fucking tied down. Are you hearing me, sir?
I'm sorry?
I would like a lawyer.
Your behavior is why you're being detained right now.
Yeah, but there's not really any reason for that behavior. So I would like to be detained by that behavior. Wow,
You are being detained.
let me ask you. No, stop. I'm talking to Detective Moffat.
Oh.
Can I ask you a question? Can I
That's
ask you a
interesting.
question without anybody else interrupting us?
You can ask me a question.
Okay, listen. He said I can. No, can you listen
Maybe
to
you
him?
can't.
He
We're not
said I
certain.
could ask him a question.
You can ask me a question.
Look, he said I could ask him a
Okay,
question.
please sit down.
Are
Please
you
sit
guys
down.
fucking serious? I don't
Yes.
what the f you want.
As a heart attack.
Whatever you want to hear, then I'm done.
He's so frustrated.
Daytona courts. Fucking come at me, bitch. I tried to remember.
Shit, need me right in the shin. It hurts.
Oh shit, need me right in the shin. It hurt.
You did.
Like you didn't have to be there in the fucking first place, you fucking motherfucker, dumbass.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not irrational because I'm a bartender. I promise you.
Michelle, listen, we're going to stand you up and we're just going to walk back into the parking lot. Right?
You don't fucking care, guys. What are you fucking talking about? You don't fucking care. You don't fucking walk me out into somewhere where
You want to sit
don't
down here?
care.
This is probably
Take
a good
me
spot
home.
to take a seat.
Take me home, please.
I'm like, whoa. Jesus.
I got that mom instinct. Like a,
Yeah, you grabbed me, then I grabbed you, then we both like pulled each other out of the way.
Please. I'm so sorry.
At least there was
I'm
teamwork
so
going
sorry.
on.
You can
We were
leave
like, all right,
anywhere you
let's get
want.
away.
literally all I did. I
Relax,
heard it,
sweetie.
and then I saw it.
There's more,
You're good.
still more. No, it's still
it's
not
good. Your
there,
hair's
bro.
Yeah,
Bro, it's
sit
still
down,
not
please.
there. I'm not.
Oh god, she's doing the bro thing too.
Can you Please
I
listen
don't
to
see
me.
any hair in your face.
Okay, it's right there on the side. Nope, and that's.
There you go.
Okay, but on my lawyer.
You gotta sit down for
My phone.
Michelle.
Give me
Oh my god. I'm ready to skip to the end and see what her BAC is if they tell you.
my phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. If you do
not
not.
yourself by doing this.
No, just get them for you. All right, we'll breathe. It's so done with you guys. How dare you? Bro,
I got your shoes.
I'm done.
Oh, they don't tell you.
You take me to jail. Otherwise.
Lame. All right, let's watch this Judge Simpson video.
Court calls case People versus Corey Harris.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
An adjournment?
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was driving. And he didn't have a license.
What is happening right now?
That is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at
Yes.
his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
What is this expression? What the fuck? So what happened was
Hello?
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is turning himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
You fucking dumbass! What the hell is wrong with you? What do you think was gonna happen, man? You fucking moron! What the hell what do you expect? You're driving on a suspended license and you appear in court while you're driving? What the fuck? Why? You fucking moron! It's just, what the f- It's like, what the f- I don't understand him, like, giving this exasperated tone?
Turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no.
Thank you, Hey, what's up, Taco? Right on, man. And he's like, oh my God, what did you think was gonna happen, man? What? What a moron. It's like, what a moron. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, and yeah, it's spreading everywhere. Yeah, this clip's going viral.
Bigger trouble this morning.
He was recently arrested after attending a Zoom hearing for driving with a suspended license while driving his car.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually.
This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license. Oh. So the defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is turning himself in by 6 p.m. today.
Ann Arbor District Judge Richard Simpson stunned by the actions of defendant Corey Harris and revoked his bond.
It's everywhere. This is KTLA. this is Tampa Bay, Florida. It's gone national. No.
Are you driving? What are we doing?
Your Honor,
This is Tampa Bay. This is Chicago.
Are you driving?
No. Oh no. The New York Post.
Or calls case.
No. Now you know it's serious. The New York Post picked it up.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm talking right now.
Houston got it too. We got Houston.
This time in Michigan, when a district judge was astonished by the way a man suspended driver's license.
Oh no, he's screwed.
Joined a court Zoom call.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
All right, the public defender asked the judge for an adjournment for up to 4 weeks instead. The judge revoked his bond and ordered him to turn himself into the local county jail by that evening. All right, so he was appointed straight to the county jail.
The judge is like,
what? What's going
on? He's so screwed. I see San Antonio picked it up. Obviously it's all over Detroit. Oh, got it. And NBC News is national. This is NBC News' national channel. It was just uploaded on NBC News like 6 minutes ago. It was literally just uploaded on NBC News' national channel 6 minutes ago.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. So just give give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Sorry, this is just great. We're witnessing viral clips in real time. This is what happens. Corey Harris, I'm so sorry, man. Well, I mean, you kind of earned it. But man, Corey Harris, you are now a meme. Congratulations. You are now a meme.
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Okay. Maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just.
God is thinking of that 20 months.
And he didn't have a license.
Oh.
The pause. The fucking pause. I missed that the first time. The pause in the car.
Oh.
Just driving. And he didn't have a license.
He doesn't have a goddamn answer for it.
Doesn't have a license. He's suspended. Just...
That is correct, Your Honor.
Sorry.
I don't even know why he would do that. So, defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is throwing himself in County Jail by 6 p.m. himself in warrant with no bond.
Fucking idiot. Ay, Dios mío.
Your Honor. Mr. Harris, I'll be giving you a call.
Oh, goodness. Oh, all right. Look, all right. Is it?
Stay updated about breaking news and
Hold on.
stories on the
Is this actually on Fox News? Hold on. I gotta know. Is it on their channel? Is it on their channel? No. It's not on their, or at least it's not on their YouTube channel. It's probably on their website for sure, but it's not on their YouTube channel. I imagine it's on their website for sure, but it's not on their YouTube channel. Let's say how about ABC News? That was NBC. Let's say ABC News. Nope, not on ABC News, at least not yet. How about CBS News on their YouTube? No, not on their YouTube channel, at least not yet. Check out Al Jazeera. Let's check Al Jazeera. How about that? Is it on Al Jazeera? Al Jazeera English. No, it has not made Al Jazeera English just yet. Reuters. Nope. It's at BBC. No, not on BBC. NPR. I doubt NPR would pick this up. About Sky, yeah, question. Sky News. Nope, not Sky News. How about Daily Mail? I feel like Daily Mail would absolutely pick this up. No. Nope, not Daily Mail. I'm sure eventually he'll go international. But god damn, that's funny as hell. Oh man. Oh, TMZ, that's a good one. I feel like TMZ would. Nope, not TMZ. No, I doubt Kotaku would pick it up, for God's sake. USA Today. That's a good one. Oh, yep. The USA Today has it. There it is. USA Today does have it. But either way, having NBC News like pick it up is pretty much it's over. It's over. That's funny. Oh God, I imagine if it really goes national, Linux guy, I imagine Moist Critical will pick it up. It's like it's just so unbelievably stupid. It's so brain dead that it absolutely would be picked up by Moist Critical if it really picks up steam, which it is. Huh? My eek. My eek. Oh my God, my eek. Mm-hmm. No. Nope. Nope. You're mine. I got you. I got you. You can't escape. Can't escape. Yeah. Not so fun. Now is it? How about I bite you? Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Cat. Oh, it's trending on the site formerly known as Twitter. Oh yeah, and then it's definitely going viral. Well, I see Rekieta is trending, at least on my end. Guys. Bloodborne 2 is not happening. Stop trying to pretend that Bloodborne 2 is happening. It's not happening, okay? That's why that's trending now on X. It's not happening, okay? Just accept that Bloodborne is Bloodborne and it's not coming back. Oh, Charlie, he's watching Judge Middleton.
Please change the angle. When I first watched the video, I thought for sure he had his cock out. I was like really thinking I was looking at this man stroking his meat. That is a terrible angle, Joseph. Get control of your court, Jeffrey.
All right. What else we got, guys? I mean, I owe you guys at least of some patriotic stuff. Oh, I see Law and Crime Network has picked it up. Because I didn't post it in Memorial Day. We didn't watch anything patriotic for Memorial Day. That's true. What Popo Medic? We haven't watched a lot of Popo Medic in a long time. I know he's watched a lot of stuff. Foster, I haven't done the refresher for Rise of the Moors yet. I'm saving that. All right, here.
Monday, April 12th, 2004. 4 Italian contractors providing private security within the Iraqi capital of Baghdad are kidnapped by a fringe cell of local insurgents and held for ransom against the Italian government. And after executing one of the hostages on camera, the video sparked international outrage, creating a massive manhunt helmed by the United States' most Tier 1 units, Delta Force and SEAL Team 6. And after 58 days of refusing to surrender the hostages, Delta Force would swarm the compound of a Ramadi safe house and take them. And the entire ordeal was caught on camera. In 2004, Iraq was in a state of significant turmoil, marked by ongoing insurgency, political instability, and a continued U.S. military presence following the 2003 invasion, leading to countless attacks on U.S. and coalition forces, Iraqi security forces, and civilians, as terror cells and Saddam Hussein loyalists aimed to destabilize the country and drive out occupying forces. And by April of that year, the first Battle of Fallujah would take place, as Iraqi insurgents seized control of the city, and as the U.S. military responded with a major offensive to regain control, Operation Vigilant Resolve quickly turned into a massive escalation, leading to an increase in insurgency throughout the region, as U.S. forces attempted to stabilize Baghdad, Mosul, and the Sunni Triangle. And many coalition forces increased their number of troops deployed to the region in an effort to combat insurgency and strengthen global security, from the UK to Spain, Australia, Poland, and Italy, including mercenary and private security groups such as Presidium International Corporation, an Italian-based contracting group run by Paolo Simeone, a former Italian Marine and French Legionnaire. His outfit was made up of Umberto Cupertino, Salvatore Stafio, Maurizio Aliana, and Fabrizio.
Popo Medic's inner Italian is coming out with these pronunciations.
A fellow paisano from Sicily, who I'm probably related to because he's Catanese. The group was tasked protecting employees of an American multinational.
Hey, Marigazzo!
Reconstruction of the Iraqi bureaucratic apparatus. Quattrocchi, a former corporal major in the Italian infantry, led the team alongside Simeone as they entered Baghdad from the south. In southern Italy, a couple guys in flip-flops along the way. But everything would change as they reached Baghdad on April 12th, as the men were held up at gunpoint and kidnapped by a fringe group of locals who called themselves the Green Phalanges of Muhammad, not to be confused with the Seattle punk band, the Green Phalanges of Muhammad. The GPOM attempt to extort money from the government, notified the media of the men's kidnappings. From then Italian Prime Minister, Berlusconi refused to negotiate with terrorists, and a few days later, the hostage takers would force Quattrocchi to dig himself a grave on video. They then placed a hood over his head and addressed the Prime Minister, claiming that they would execute a hostage upon each refusal of their ransom or refusal to withdraw Italian troops from the region, beginning with Quattrocchi. Quattrocchi removed the hood off his head, stood up on 2 feet, and famously muttered the words, "I'll show you how an Italian dies."
Not gonna lie, that is a hard quote right there. Take off his mask, stand on 2 feet, and say, "I'll show you how an Italian dies." Man, that is fucking hardcore. I mean, let me see. This is in the comment section. Vi faccio vedere come muore un italiano. Vi faccio vedere come muore un italiano. This is how an Italian dies.
He was then shot and killed, infuriating Prime Minister Berlusconi, who ordered the immediate rescue of the remaining men and the heads of those responsible. But before we get into the action, a quick word from today's sponsor, Aura. Recently, AT&T revealed that over 73 million customers, both existing and former customers, were released on the dark web.
For Publimedic's sake.
Individuals impacted strengthen their passwords and even consider freezing their credit or requesting fraud alerts from credit bureaus. Nobody should have to download multiple apps just because a company failed to keep their information safe. With Aura, you don't have to. Aura does it all in one convenient place, giving you a peace of mind, knowing Aura is working around the clock to keep your information secure and out of the hands of data leaks and data brokers. And by automatically opting out of data broker lists, Aura has significantly reduced the number of robocalls that I receive, giving me a peace of mind and helping secure my information. But that's not all they do. Aura provides comprehensive protection that includes antivirus software, a VPN for secure browsing, secure password management, identity theft insurance, and even credit monitoring, all in one single app. You no longer need to manage multiple subscriptions to multiple apps on your phone. Aura consolidates everything you need into one convenient platform, saving you time, money, and storage. If you'd like to put an end to robocallers and protect your information, I highly recommend checking out Aura. And the best part is they're offering you guys a 2-week free trial. Simply go to aura.com/popomedic or click the link in the description and protect you and your family's information today. The video of Quattrocchi's death was delivered to the media and broadcasted by television stations all around the world. Prime Minister Berlusconi and U.S. Special Operations units commenced the search for leads on the whereabouts of the remaining captives. But as a Polish contractor was abducted in June, the job was handed off to Delta as time was of the essence. Delta Force and SEAL Team 6 initiated the groundwork necessary in locating the men, but it wouldn't come easy, as insurgency involving various militias and terrorist organizations such as Al-Qaeda and the Iran-backed Mahdi army oversaturated the intelligence network, leaving little intel of a fringe group operating in Baghdad, leaving Delta Force and Dev Crew with one option. And with little time, the teams hit safe house after safe house, raiding themselves to the top. One of the detainees from the series of raids provided Delta with the alleged whereabouts of the hostages. The agency confirmed the location's existence, identifying a large compound within Ramadi, and began monitoring the compound via UAV and SIGINT operations. tapping and tracking the kidnappers' phones. DevGru teams on the ground conducted close reconnaissance on the area, gathering intel on the building's layout and pattern of life of those inside. And on June 8th, Operation Objective Medford was a go, as the agency successfully pinpointed the exact location of the 4 hostages within. And within minutes, the operators loaded out and departed on 4 Blackhawks in broad daylight. Inside the compound, the 4 hostages heard the helicopters as they came in overhead. The Blackhawks came in low and fast, flaring up at the last moment in order to come to a halt and allow the Delta operators to leap out. Seconds later, the team was inside, clearing the rooms and taking down the kidnappers, who offered no resistance and were rapidly restrained. The hostages were found alive in a dark, dusty room, 17 seconds from the time Delta leaped off the birds. While recovering the hostages, Delta operator Jamie Caldwell jokingly quoted the movie Navy SEALs.
We're a SEAL team. We're here to get you out. I believe
2 additional PC Bird Blackhawks on standby landed among the grounds of the compound to provide extraction for the hostages. All 7 hostage takers were captured and transported back to base.
17 seconds.
The raid marked the first Delta hostage rescue mission in Iraq since the beginning of the invasion. Following the raid, the group responsible for the kidnappings, the Green Phalanges of Muhammad, were never heard of again. On March 20th of 2006, Quattrocchi was posthumously honored by Italian Prime Minister Carlo Ciampi with the Gold Medal for Civil Valor for his fierce defiance toward his captors, reinvigorating Italian pride. Delta Force operator Jamie Caldwell has since retired and found a new career as a professional bass fisherman and runs a tactical rifle and pistol training company, 1 Minute Out. There's a good read on Caldwell on Coffee or Die, and a great podcast episode as well on the Black Rifle Coffee podcast.
So let's talk about 1 Minute Out, right? So what is that?
So that 1 Minute Out is my company that I started a couple years ago. It's live like that all the time. So not only, most of us just at points, you're sort of moping through life and, oh yeah, I got this to do or that to do. But when you're 1 minute out from that task, and even as civilians, whether it's you're going in to give a briefing to, the board of directors, when you're 1 minute out, you're done. Like, you're prepped, you're ready, you are.
Guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. There's a lot.
What's this one from Fat Electrician? Oh, there's one from Fat Electrician that I haven't watched with you guys, and I think is really great. And this will be the last video we watch tonight.
What if I told you that if it were not for the actions of a single beer-drinking horse over the course of 48 hours, South Korea as we know it today would probably not exist? Today we're talking about the greatest war horse of all time, the highest ranking animal in Marine Corps history, and the hero of Outpost Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Reckless. Alright, before we get too far in this video, we do have a sponsor for a couple of reasons. 1, I got bills, just gonna be honest with you. 2, I gotta pay the editor. And 3, in the case of this particular video, back in the day, it used to
NordVPN
did any type of publicity, whoever war, which is kind of an issue because most people know absolutely nothing about the Korean War, and it's kind of important for context. So, we're gonna do a real quick and dirty oversimplification of the entire thing. Super casual, 60 seconds. We're going to learn more about the Korean War than most people do in their entire K-12 education.
Probably.
Start the timer. Here we go. July 25th, 1950. Communist
I mean, I feel like I know a bit more about the Korean War, because that's the war where the Buccaneers got their infamy, got famous. It's the Puerto Rican. Were they a regiment? I think they were a regiment. Or were they? I think they were a regiment or not a brigade. I think they were a regiment of Puerto Rican troops that fought in the Korean War.
North Korea, backed by Communist China and the Soviet Union, decides that they are going to attack South Korea and try to take over the entire.
Hey, Jennifer, thank you for the $10.
They would almost accomplish their goal, beating the South Korean military all the way to the base of the peninsula, and it is not looking good. But luckily, NATO shows up at the last minute to save the day. The NATO forces are like 90% American, but there's also some British, some Canadian, some Australian, and like 12 other countries on top of that, and they have a huge amphibious landing in Incheon, and they proceed to turn the tables on the North Koreans entirely, beating them all the way back into North Korea, and then they continue to advance, beating them all the way up the peninsula and almost to the border of China. So now the Chinese government's kind of shitting their pants because NATO's like 30 miles off their border, and they can't have NATO coming up in their territory with their democracy and their human rights and their food. They've got to do something about this. So China...
In fairness, it's not like South Vietnam was like, democratic. South Vietnam was like anti-communist. That's about it. All right.
Comes out of left.
I'm not saying we shouldn't have intervened and should not have prevented the North Koreans from attacking, but to say like South Korea was like so democratic and Republican at the time, not so much. But I digress.
Field with their big-ass military, joins the fight, takes NATO completely by surprise, beats them all the way back down the peninsula to pretty much the original North and South Korean border, and this is where our story begins. I'm not trying to brag, but that was under 60 seconds, and I got a Lord of the Rings reference in there. I'm having a really good day. Okay, now that we're on the same page, October 1952, here's what the front line looks like. Each one of those triangles represents a hill, and on top of those hills is a bunch of NATO troops. Basically, at this point in time, NATO is now just trying to hold this line long enough to force the communists to sign a peace treaty and preserve South Korea, because as it turns out, this long string of hills is almost the exact same border that South Korea was before. So if they can utilize these hills to hold the high ground, maybe they can get this accomplished. Why do they want to hold the high ground? Well, because the high ground's awesome, isn't it, Anakin?
I hate you.
The furthest triangle on the left where it says the Nevada cities. That is not actually one hill, but three smaller hills in a close triangular formation, commonly referred to as the Iron Triangle. Each one of these hills is named after one of the three Nevada gambling cities, Reno, Carson, and Vegas. The reason that NATO named them after the Nevada gambling cities is because it is a gamble as to whether or not the Marine Corps is going to be able to hold that position. Because if Chinese Communist forces are going to try to break through this line, it's probably going to be right there at the Nevada cities, because then they will have a direct path to the capital of Seoul, and if they're able to capture Seoul, it'll be absolutely devastating to NATO's ability to negotiate a peace treaty. So the United States Marine Corps absolutely has to hold this position, and most importantly, they have to hold Outpost Vegas because it is the highest of the three hills, and if they lose Vegas, they are almost guaranteed to lose the other two. All right, so here's the plan. Each one of these hills is going to have 40 Marines and 2 Navy corpsmen on top. These hills are so steep that the only way to get up there is by foot. They're like a 45-degree angle all the way up. So the Marines aren't able to get trucks up there. They're not able to get tanks up there. The only thing they can get up there is barbed wire, shovels for digging trenches, guns, and 75mm recoilless rifles. These recoilless rifles are pretty much going to be the Marines' only chance of defending themselves if they do get attacked. The problem with it is, though, since you can't get a truck up on this hill, now the Marines have to carry all the ammunition up themselves. Each shell weighs approximately 24 pounds. So because
hell no.
This enormous hill one or two at a time absolutely sucks, the Marines get permission to buy.
I just realized if each shell is 24 pounds each, that's a heavy piece of ordnance.
A horse or a mule or a donkey or something. So they go down to Seoul and they start looking. And obviously, the first place they choose to investigate is the horse racetrack at Seoul. Is there
naturally
a pack animal at a racetrack for sale?
No.
Probably not, because that's racehorses, and racehorses don't make good pack animals. But that is the one place that's going to have alcohol and gambling, so you best believe the Marines are going to check first. But as fate would have it, they would meet up with a horse trainer and jockey by the name of Kim Hook Moon, who would be willing to reluctantly sell his horse Achim Hai, which translates to flame in the morning. He absolutely did not want to sell this horse. He described her as the most beautiful and intelligent horse on the planet, but he did it for $250 because he had to buy his sister a prosthetic leg. I believe her name was Peggy, or was it Eileen? Anyways, the Marines
boo!
From there, she immediately goes into what the Marines call
ableism jokes, boo! All right, come on, I laughed.
Hoof camp. Get it? Hoof camp, boot camp. That's funny. Moving on. The first thing they do is try to get the horse acclimated to battle by firing the recoilless rifle near her. And the first time they fired this rifle, this horse jumped 4 feet straight into the air and freaked the fuck out. Then they calmed her down, they fired it again, still scared out of her mind. And they fired it again and again. And by the 8th time they fired it, she was completely calm, and a recoilless rifle never scared her ever again. From there, they taught her how to survive. She learned how to avoid barbed wire. She learned not to get too close to the back end of the recoilless rifles because the blowback could hurt her. She learned that whenever a Marine yelled incoming, she needed to run to a nearby bunker, or if she wasn't near a bunker, she learned how to lay down. After she completed
nice.
The Marines ordered her a special saddle to be made and shipped all the way from America that would allow her to carry a bunch of recoilless rifle rounds. Until then, though, she began helping the Marines any way she could, mainly by helping string communications cable between the different outposts and the ammunition point, and she could string more cable than 10 men combined. At this point, the Marines really started to like this horse, so they decided they were going to give her a new name. Reckless, named after the recoilless rifles, which were commonly referred to as reckless rifles. And from that point on, she just became another one of the guys, and that's exactly how the Marines started.
Naturally.
She began eating whatever the Marines were eating. She loved bacon and eggs. She loved beer. And apparently, if you were ever having mixed drinks, Reckless would walk up to you, nudge you on her head, and stick out her lower lip and let you mix a mixed drink directly into her mouth. Then her special saddle shows up and she starts kicking ass on the battlefield. She delivers 6 rounds at a time, and she can make a trip from the ammo point to the firing position twice as fast as any man can, and he's only carrying 2 rounds. She delivers so much ammo that over the course of a couple battles, the Chinese actually start to target Reckless. And this ends up being a horrific mistake, because the millisecond that Marine Corps leadership figures out that they're trying to target Reckless, they flip the script, turn around to the Marines, and they're like, boys, they're trying to kill Reckless so they can eat her because they're starving communists. At which point...
Truth! And that, if you need motivation, you attack the source of morale. Once you attack the medic and or the source of morale, that'll get your boys ready to go.
All the Marines responded with...
True, basically, this.
Okay, the Marines are absolutely furious. This is worse than fucking with Doc. We've got multiple Docs.
Yes.
We've only got one Reckless. We can't allow this to happen, and the Marines begin fighting that much harder. And they have more ammo to fight even harder with, because Reckless is right there with them, bearing ammo the entire time. From this point on, they begin dominating every skirmish that they take part in. At one point, they're working adjacent to the Australian military, and the Australians are so blown away by Reckless that they come up to meet her after the skirmish, and they actually give her one of their campaign hats as a reward for being such a badass on.
Allegedly, she ate the hat.
Battlefield. Reckless and the Marines fight and hold the line for the next 5 months, and by March of 1953, peace talks between North and South Korea are well underway, and it's beginning to finally look like this war might come to a peaceful resolution. But on March 26th, Chinese forces would launch a major offensive trying to break the line at the Nevada cities with 4,000 men. For the next 4 days, the Marine Corps and the Chinese fight over these hills. The Chinese take the hill, the Marines take it back. The Chinese take the hill, the Marines take it back. Eventually, it got to the point where nobody could hold the top of the hill, and you just had the Chinese on one slope of the hill and the Marines on the other. They said that there was so much artillery flying in both directions for the entirety of 4 days that the sound of individual explosions gave way to what seemed like a constant and consistent roar. For 4 days, they were completely able to verbally communicate, and they could only talk to each other via hand signals. And because of all this noise, the Marine Corps forward observers weren't able to effectively communicate with the Marine Corps artillery and mortars, meaning that the artillery and mortars were just firing blindly into the general vicinity of where the enemy should be. Meaning that the only effective fire the Marine Corps has in this fight is coming from the recoilless rifles, because they don't require a forward observer and they don't require communication. The men with the recoilless rifles are the ones spotting the enemy and firing the gun. The recoilless rifles are now the key to winning this battle, and they absolutely have to stay up and running, and they have to get this ammunition.
Is this true history or Sears history? This is history. I actually watched another video from somebody who is an actual historian, and Sergeant Reckless is actually part of actual history, documented history.
Up to these hills to fight back. The problem is the ammo point is 750 yards away from the firing position, up a 45-degree angle hill that is constantly being pounded with enemy artillery fire while it's also covered with smoke and white phosphorus. But that doesn't change the fact that the ammunition has to get there, so they load 8 rounds into Reckless's pack and they send her up the hill. And the men at the ammunition depot know that it's probably the last time they're ever going to see her again because they've just sent her off to her death. But despite that, she somehow makes it to the firing position. The Marines there unload the ammo and stick a wounded Marine on her back as they send her back down the hill, also feeling as though they're sending her to her death, and it's the last time they're ever going to see their favorite horse. But they're wrong. Over and over and over again they're wrong, because every 20 minutes like clockwork, Reckless is back at the firing position bringing more ammunition, and then she's back at the ammunition depot dropping off wounded Marines. And she does this all day long, and with every trip she makes, she becomes less and less of a horse and more the only sign of hope that these men have. Because of this little horse that's quite literally an animal of prey whose only defensive measure to danger.
Look at this illustration. God damn. This horse is badass.
Is to run away, can stand here and fight through all of this, then fuck, maybe they can too. Despite being struck by shrapnel twice, Reckless kept the Marines so well stocked with ammunition that they managed to melt one of the barrels of the 75mm recoilless rifles. On the first day of battle alone, she made 51 round trips to the firing line, covering over 35 miles, delivering 386 rounds of ammunition, totaling over 9,000 pounds, and that's not including all the Marines that she carried back down the hill. At the end of the first day of battle, they took Reckless, gave her all the food and water that she would eat or drink, and then they laid her down to bed. She got to sleep for 6 hours before the first enemy artillery shell impacted, and at that, she was back up and ready to do it all over again, and she repeated her performance from the day prior. At the end of the second day, nobody held Outpost Vegas at the top of the hill. The Chinese held one slope and the Marines held the other, and it is at this point that the Marine Corps leadership decided that if they can't hold the high ground, there just isn't going to be a high ground anymore. They called battle. The Marine Corps dropped 28 tons of ordnance on top of the hill, completely leveling every defensive structure and anything else that was up there. By the end of the third day, the Marines had taken the top of the hill where Outpost Vegas used to be, but then they saw that the Chinese were falling back into a ravine and they were going to go around the hill entirely. This is absolutely terrible because there aren't enough Marines on Outpost Vegas, Carson, and Reno combined to be able to go down there and stop the Chinese. If they're going to stand any chance in a fight, they have to have the high ground, so they absolutely cannot give it up. The problem is, on the back side of the hill that Outpost Vegas is on, is where the ammunition depot is, as well as a mess tent that's been converted into an aid station with over 200 wounded Marines, and there's nothing that the Marines on top of the outpost
I've not seen her statue.
Can do to stop them.
And this is also this is nightmarish because like again, fucking Marines are goddamn psychopaths, but they're like, you know, you're a Marine first and then you're a cook second, as the saying goes. But still, when you're in the backside of the line and you're like a logistics guy, a cook, and a medic, you know, fighting isn't on the first priority, and they're saying like, oh yeah, by the way, you got a couple thousand Chinese about to overrun your position.
The Marines at Outpost Carson get an idea, and they send a runner with a note to the aid station as fast as they can. He gives the note to the commander of the aid station, who then tries to read the note to all 200 wounded Marines, but the artillery fire is so loud that he can't be heard. So he resorts to just handing the note to one Marine, who hands it to the next, and the next, and the next. And after reading the note, every Marine hangs his head for a second and gets on his feet, because the note reads, Chinese coming around the hill, dropping smoke. Walk out into the smoke, throw grenades at smell of garlic. Apparently the Chinese military at this point smelled like garlic. I have no idea why, but it was a thing. And after all 200 Marines had read the note, they all stood up, grabbed every grenade that they could find, and began walking 500 yards out to where this smoke screen was. It's 11 o'clock at night, it's dark, it's eerie, it's dead silent. The Marines aren't saying a word because they all know that this is probably gonna be the end. They're calling for walking wounded to rejoin the fight, and that's never, ever a good thing. And they're making their way to this smoke screen. They finally get there and they take a few steps into the smoke, and they just stand there and they wait. And they wait And after 10 minutes, there's a faint smell of garlic, and it keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And the Marines know what's going to come next, but they just don't know when to start throwing these grenades. And then off in the distance in the smoke, they hear a single cough, and all the Marines just begin throwing these grenades into the smoke screen. Within a matter of seconds, they've completely exhausted their supply, throwing over 500 grenades into the smoke. And that was it. There was nothing left to do but stand there and wait for the enemy to come and get them. So that's what they did. They stood there and they waited and they waited, and the smell of garlic got a little bit fainter and a little bit fainter. And finally, the Marines are like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. So they walked back to the aid station, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and holy shit, the enemy artillery had completely stopped and the battle was over. They would later find out that the Chinese suffered over 4,000 casualties trying to break through the Marine line. And after the incident at 11 o'clock at night with the smoke screen and the aid station, they simply could not afford to lose any more men and were forced to retreat. So that was it. The Marines did it. Against all odds, somehow the Marines managed to hold the line against a vastly superior force. Larger force, not superior force. Very important detail. Preventing the enemy from retaking Seoul, giving NATO the political leverage they needed to negotiate peace talks, and establishing and preserving the South Korea that we know today. And arguably, it's all because of a single horse that absolutely refused to give up on her fellow Marines. And because of this, Reckless is declared the hero of Outpost Vegas, and she is awarded the rank of corporal in the United States Marine Corps. Shortly after the battle, the Marines get rotated out by a brigade from the Turkish military, and the Marines finally get some much-deserved R&R. After that, the war's really starting to wind down, so the Marines are going to pack up all their shit. They're going to board a Navy LST, which is basically an amphibious landing ship. That ship's going to take them all the way to Incheon, and then from there, they're just going to kind of hang out for a while and wait for the peace treaty to get signed. But since they're boarding a Navy vessel, they have to come up with a manifest of all the supplies, how many guys they got.
Technically an armistice treaty.
All the equipment, how much everything weighs, yada yada yada. On the manifest, they write down one horse, Reckless, corporal type. The manifest makes its way to the captain of the LST. He's supposed to sign off on everything. He sees horse and he's like, what the fuck? The Marines are probably just messing with me. They're not actually bringing a horse on my ship. It's probably just like a pallet of beer and they wanted to let me know to account for the weight. It's fine. He signs off on the manifest, sends it back. It's all good. Fast forward a couple of weeks, the Marines start loading all their stuff up.
What's the difference? An armistice treaty is that there's an agreement on a ceasefire. A peace treaty is an end to the hostilities entirely. Technically, North Korea and South Korea are still at war right now, as we speak. And they have been at that stage for a very long time. They're not at peace. There has not been a peace treaty between North and South Korea.
Up on the boat, then they go to bring Corporal Reckless up onto the ship, and the captain is like, whoa, absolutely not. You're not bringing a horse on my ship. I've had the cleanest ship in the Navy for 2 years running, and this horse is gonna ruin that. To which the Marines are like, bro, you signed the manifest. This is happening, get over it. One thing leads to another. Corporal Reckless gets on that ship. Once they get Reckless, all the equipment and all the Marines on board, the ship takes off, and all the Navy members are kind of making fun of Reckless and the Marines because it's not normal for Marines to care this much about an animal, and they're not treating Reckless with the respect that she deserves. So when they demand that Reckless gets fed bacon, eggs, and beer just like the Marines, the Navy absolutely refuses, and they said they're only going to give her cabbage and wheat. So that's what they do. This hits Reckless's stomach, and she proceeds to shit all over this boat for the next 3 days. A couple days later, Reckless starts feeling better. They're almost to Incheon. They're about to port, get off this boat. Everything's going to be great. At this point, the Marine Corps officers had a brilliant hey, us and our men just went through one of the bloodiest battles in American military history. The horse has been sick this entire time. You know what would make everybody a lot happier? If instead of just parking the fucking boat and getting off like normal people, what if we did an amphibious landing? You know, for fun.
Sure. Why not?
Stuff. Wouldn't that be great? To which all the enlisted men are like, fucking fine, whatever. Let's just do it and get it over with. So they make an amphibious landing in Incheon for training, but guess what? Reckless doesn't understand that it's for training. She thinks this shit's for real. So Reckless becomes the only horse in Marine Corps history to successfully make an amphibious landing. So the Marines get
awesome
down in Incheon, and that's when they notice that there's a horse all over the news. It's in every newspaper, it's in every magazine, it's on every radio broadcast. The entire world is talking about this horse, but it's not Corporal Reckless. It's some horse over in America called Native Dancer. It's the greatest horse.
Fuck off!
It's going to win the Kentucky Derby, blah, blah, blah. And the Marines are kind of getting pissed because they know for a fact that they have the best horse in the world, and it's Corporal Reckless, not Native Dancer. And the Marines are willing to put money where their mouth is because they pull together over $25,000, which is like over $250,000 in today's money. And they publicly offer it up as a wager to the owner of Native Dancer. Hey, bring your horse over to South Korea, beat Reckless in a race, and you can have the money. But this wasn't just going to be any race. This was going to be called the Paddy Derby. It was a 1.5 mile course uphill through rice paddies, and each horse wasn't going to have a rider.
Both ways.
Carry 192 pounds of ammunition. Unfortunately for everybody, Native Dancer's owner decided that they were not going to partake in this competition, so now the Marines kind of just hung out until the end of the war. Then the order comes down, hey, pack your shit, it's time to go home. The Marines are like, cool, great, grand, wonderful, how are we going to get Reckless home? At which point the leadership over at the Marine Corps is like, well, here's the thing, we don't think that the taxpayers would appreciate spending their money to transport this horse all the way back to America, so we're just gonna abandon her here. To which the entire Marine Corps is like, the fuck you are.
It's true.
They go into full samurai mode. They're going to figure out how to get Corporal Reckless back to America through the back channels, whatever it takes. So they end up getting a hold of a public company called Pacific Transport, and they convince the owner to take Reckless all the way back to America. The only problem is Pacific Transport doesn't go to South Korea. The closest he can get is to Japan. Okay, cool. Now we just have to get Reckless from South Korea to Japan. Reckless's platoon then gets a hold of the Marine Corps Air Wing, and they convince those Marines to let them smuggle Reckless onto a cargo plane going from South Korea to Japan. From there, they get Reckless onto the Pacific Transport ship. They take him all the way back to San Francisco, where the Marines are going to re-meet back up with Reckless. Okay, fast forward, the Marines make it to San Francisco. The Pacific Transport ship makes it to San Francisco. The Marines go there to pick up Reckless, at which point they find out that Customs beat them there. And Customs,
God damn it!
Department of Agriculture, and the Department of Agriculture said, we're going to have this horse destroyed because she could have diseases. The Marines then explained to this guy from the Department of Agriculture, look, this is a war hero. You're not killing this horse. She's coming with us. At which point, the Department of Agriculture guy is like, oh no, she's staying here and we're going to have her destroyed. Now, the Marines are kind of looking around at each other. They're looking at this pencil pusher from the Department of Agriculture. And the Marines, without saying a word, have just communicated with their eyes. We're actually going to have to kill this guy and hide the body.
Probably.
Department of Agriculture guy is finally starting to piece together how far this might escalate. He finally comes to his senses.
Don't mess with a horse or the military's horse or their dogs or their cats that they pick up while in Iraq that they want to take because the cat is a morale booster or the dog is a morale booster. What the hell?
And he's like, okay, look, maybe, just maybe, I'll take a blood sample, I'll take it to the lab, and if she doesn't have any diseases, we'll release her. To which the Marines are like, that's a solid call. So the guy takes the blood sample, says it'll take me about a week to get the results. Go ahead and just leave the horse here. You guys can head out. At which the Marines said, nah, we're going to stay with the horse. And the agriculture guy is like, that's not necessary. And the Marines are like, oh, yeah.
It's very necessary.
The Marines have come to the conclusion that the communists were trying to kill Reckless for food, and American bureaucracy is trying to kill Reckless just for fun, and they cannot let her out of their sight ever again. So, agriculture guy gets his blood sample, he leaves, the Marines hang out with the horse for a little while, and then they're like, oh hey, there was a Marine Corps ball tonight. Reckless is a Marine, let's go. Then they smuggled Reckless out of the ship. Then they smuggled her out of the port. Then somehow they got her all the way across San Francisco, into the building, up the freight elevator, and they made it to the Marine Corps ball. Reckless walks in, and she has just given every Marine in that room the excuse they were looking for to get absolutely hammered. Everybody's drinking beer, eating cake, including Corporal Reckless, and Reckless is also eating all the flower decorations. It's a great time. Everybody wakes up the next morning, super hungover. They all go out, they get breakfast, bacon, eggs, give some to Reckless. Now, here's the problem. They kind of have smuggled this horse out and they don't know what to do with it. They also can't let the government find out where the horse is because the government is actively trying to destroy her for no reason. Then once Reckless gets to Camp Pendleton, the American public finds out that Reckless made it home and everybody's super pumped. They want to know all about it. The news is getting involved. America's celebrating because fucking America's warhorse made it home. This is awesome. At which point the high-ranking Marine officers that were going to abandon her are like, holy shit. Wow. What a great idea. You guys smuggled her all the way here, and we're just going to take credit for it because this is going really well for us. We had no idea that the American
Naturally.
The public would be okay with us doing the right
thing.
War hero home. We thought
Yeah.
the American public wanted us spending millions and billions of dollars teaching fucking pigeons how to drive missiles and strapping napalm bombs onto bats and shit. We had no idea.
I mean, that was actually kind of a thing.
Would be so popular. So then they throw a big parade, they have a big ceremony. Reckless gets promoted to E5 sergeant in the Marine Corps. They hook her up with this cool ass blanket. She gets awarded 2 Purple Hearts, 1 for each piece of shrapnel she took during the Battle of Outpost Vegas. It's a huge deal. She starts doing commercials, endorsements. The rule with that was she doesn't work for free. She's willing to do charity for free. Anything else, if somebody wanted her to endorse a product, it had to be a product she actually liked. If it was food, it was food she liked. If it was a drink, it better be a drink that she liked drinking. Otherwise, she wasn't going to do it. And those companies had to pay $1,000 for the privilege of working with Sergeant Reckless, and
You're goddamn right.
that money went to a charity for the Marine Corps. And here's the thing with Reckless being a sergeant. Most animals are like, oh, they're such and such.
This is actually my favorite part of this entire story. This part.
Rank, but they're not actually that rank. It's just like a symbolic thing. With Reckless, it was not a symbolic thing. The Marines treated her like she was truly and legitimately a sergeant in the Marine Corps. Nobody that was a lower rank than her was allowed to give her orders or tell her what to do, okay? If the privates were standing around eating food and stuff, and Reckless wandered up and nudged one, that was an order to share some food, and that private needed to obey it. She was given her own...
Imagine being outranked by a goddamn horse. She had a salary. She had a goddamn salary as an E5. That's
private stable right outside the post commander's house, and there was a standing order that she was never to carry anything heavier than her blanket ever again. Sergeant Reckless even had an assistant. Every time they got a batch of new recruits, they would find out who the farm kid was, and he would be tasked with taking care of Sergeant Reckless. Now, part of taking care of Sergeant Reckless was taking her out for her daily exercise. Now, how do you exercise a horse if you can't ride a horse because there's a standing order that she can't carry anything heavier than her blanket, and even if she could, you wouldn't be allowed to ride her because she's a higher rank than you? I have no idea, neither did the Marine Corps, so they told this private, fucking figure it out. So this kid just had to start running next to Reckless 5 miles a day, every day. And this pattern carried on. Every time a new kid came, he just started running 5 miles a day with Reckless, and it became a running joke. Jesus Christ, literally a running joke that whoever was taking care of Reckless was the most in-shape Marine in the Marine Corps. After a little while, the PR started to die down, but the high-ranking officers in the Marine Corps didn't want that to happen because having the Marine Corps in the headlines all the time was really good. So,
naturally, as with any other military branch out there, why do you think they blast us with ads all over the place all the time?
They concocted a plan to stay in the
recruitment, baby.
They were going to get some badass, thoroughbred Kentucky Derby winning racehorse in here to have a kid with Sergeant Reckless. So that's exactly what they do. They find the thoroughbred horse they're going to breed her with. They hire this PR firm getting ready for all the news and publicity and blah, blah, blah. And then in true military fashion, the officers then proceed to not tell anybody that they fucking should. You know.
Of course not. Of course they don't tell any of the lower ranks, like, hey, this is the plan. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Of course they're not going to tell the lowly private who's with the horse.
Like the private that's in charge of taking care of Sergeant Reckless. So from his perspective, one day he gets an order, seemingly for no fucking reason, to take Sergeant Reckless over to the normal horse stables, which never, ever happens, and stick her into an empty pen. So that's what he does, and he's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go get lunch now, or take a shit, or whatever. So he leaves for a minute, and one of the other Marines comes by, and then sticks just your normal garden variety Marine bucking horse in the same pen as Reckless, not knowing it was Reckless, because Reckless is never in those pens anyways. So, fast forward a little bit, Sergeant Reckless's assistant comes back, and Reckless and this bucking horse are horizontal action. Okay, now Sergeant Reckless's assistant is having a full-on panic attack. Is currently getting taken to Pound Town. So as soon as they finish, he runs in the barn. He's brushing out her mane. He's getting the scratches off of upper sides. He's trying to hide evidence. And then while they're in the barn, that other bucking horse gets taken out of the pen, and this big old fancy truck pulls up, and this big old fancy trailer, and this big ass Kentucky Derby winning thoroughbred race loaded and put in the pen that Reckless was just in. He gets Gasoline and Reckless up in the barn, takes her out, and everybody's like, bro, what are you doing? Reckless is supposed to be in there with this other horse. Get him in there. So then all those guys leave to get lunch or do whatever, and Sergeant Reckless's assistant is like, okay, there's no way I'm leaving. I'm not going to have this happen again. I'm going to stay here the entire time and make sure there's no hanky-panky. There'll be no riding the baloney pony around here ever again. I got to make sure this does not happen. So he sits there and cock blocks this thoroughbred the entire time. So as far as he's concerned, nobody ever needs to know that Reckless got deflowered on his watch. It's going to be fine. Then fast forward, he shows up at Reckless's stable first thing in the morning to take care of her, and there's a bunch of high-ranking military officers and a bunch of news crews right outside the stable. He rolls up like, what's going on? And the general is like, Reckless is pregnant. And he's like, oh, okay. That's a good thing. And they're like, yeah, no, that's great. That's a terrific thing. At this point, the news crews have kind of put together that this is a kid in charge of taking care of Sergeant Reckless. So one of them yells out, hey, what's the name of that thoroughbred racehorse that she's having the baby with again? At which point, what are you talking about? I don't know its name. It was just one of the random Marine bucking horses we had in the pen. Records. Yanks him around the corner of the stable. It's like, what the fuck did you just say? So he explains to the general everything that happened, and the general is like, you idiot. Reckless is asleep with that big-ass thoroughbred racehorse. To which he's like, well, somebody should have told me that. I don't know what to tell you. So now the plan is officially ruined. The news crews leave, and the PR firm has to figure out how to piece this thing back together. And the plan they come up with is to get a big-ass sign and put it up on the hill by Camp Pendleton, and the sign simply says, it's Yeah, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, and the plot twists that absolutely nobody saw coming, the United States Marine Corps is actually responsible for inventing gender reveals. And that's how they...
And from there on out, the Marine Corps is now the worst of all the military branches forever. And ever. And ever. For inventing that.
Still managed to generate a bunch of hype for Sergeant Reckless's kid, getting the entire world to speculate as to whether or not it was going to be a boy or a girl. The pregnancy goes great. She goes on to give birth to a colt, aka a boy. They go out, write boy in big blue letters on their sign, and then the Marines throw a big ass party because they're amped, unwittingly throwing the world's first ever gender reveal party, which I'm going to hold against the Marine Corps forever. But now everybody
True.
Name this young colt. So the high-ranking Marine officers step in again, and they're like, I have another great PR idea. Let's have a competition where all the Marines can submit their ideas for names. We'll pick the best one, and that guy can win a week of leave. Brilliant idea. So that's exactly what they do. Hundreds of Marines send in their ideas for names. The front runners were like Semper Fi, Freedom, Liberty, pretty generic stuff, but that's what you have to do when you have a big public figure like Sergeant Reckless and her new baby. But the commanding officer in charge is just like, I don't like any of these names. I'm gonna name it myself. So he just decides that he's gonna pick a random private and be like, hey, you're the winner, even though you didn't pick the name, but I'm just gonna say you're the winner so I don't look like an asshole. And then he named the cult Fearless, which, that's a great name. I'm just getting really, really jaded with bureaucrats and high-ranking officers in this.
Yeah, yeah.
Video for some reason. Sorry about that. Anyways, fast forward a couple years, 1959, Sergeant Reckless.
Bureaucracy is going to bureaucracy, whether it's the civil side or the military side.
This is now getting promoted to Staff Sergeant Reckless E6. There's a 1,700-man parade, a 19-gun salute. The Marines make a huge deal out of it because, well, Reckless deserves it. So that's what they do.
True.
And the crowd that day was none other than the new Private Fearless of the United States Marine Corps, which I thought was pretty cool. Later that year, she would give birth to another boy named Dauntless, and then a couple years after that, she would give birth to yet another boy named Chesty, named after Chesty Puller, the most decorated Marine of all time, and as rumor has it, the last Marine to ever ride Reckless. From there, Sergeant Reckless would retire and spend the rest of her life living on Camp Pendleton as the highly regarded, highly respected war hero that she was before passing away in 1968. So, in conclusion, this has been the story of
Look at that statue based on the painting that we saw or the illustration that we saw. Fucking based.
The hero of Outpost Vegas, America's greatest warhorse, the four-legged Marine that fought during the Korean War, which is commonly referred to as the Forgotten War. But as is the case with most of us, it's not that we forgot it, it's that we were never taught about it in the first place. So if you made it this far in the video, I really hope that you learned something. If you wanted to support the channel, best way to do that is go check out thefatelectrician.com. We got merch, I got a Patreon with deleted scenes. Otherwise, until next time, Quack Bang, out. What are you still doing here? Leave. I have to go enjoy my not single-ply toilet paper that I got at the store just for me.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. I gotta go eat something. And I'll see you guys probably Friday. I'm probably gonna take a break tomorrow. Or if I'm not taking a break tomorrow, I'm probably going to be on my gaming channel. But I will absolutely see you guys on Friday on ACF. So I'll talk to you later. All right. Have a good night. Take care. Adios. See ya. Bye-bye.